But the big story, no offense to Natalie, of course, was the first in-studio appearance of Eric the Midget. Eric, how you doing?
I'm good.
Now, did everything go as you thought it would today, or were you genuinely surprised by what happened?
Well, I'm genuinely surprised by some of it, but, of course, I definitely did not like seeing High Pitch there.
Well, High Pitch wasn't there. It was Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, right.
Now, who pisses you off more, High Pitch Eric or Steve Langford?
I'd say probably High Pitch.
Because?
Well, he's just obnoxious.
And what is Steve? What is it about Steve that you don't dig?
Well, his reporting was getting on my nerves because he was just digging too much into my personal business and stuff.
But that's what a reporter does.
Well, especially when personal business is advertised and promoted ad nauseum on the Stern Show.
Okay.
I don't remember, what was the exact thing that you were upset by?
Well, first it started last year with, the whole thing with Diana, calling her mom. And then, of course, in January and February was the whole digging into my relationship that I had at that time.
Well, let me ask you a question. Was the reporting that Steve did on Diana DeGarmo, was there any part of it that was not true?
I didn't call that much. I mean, he really kind of blew it quite a bit out of proportion.
So you think Steve exaggerated to make the story sound better, something along those lines?
Well, it sounds like today that we, if anything, we underplayed it.
Oh, is that because of the news story you did? I don't know if Eric heard that.
Well, it sounds like, listening to the Stern Show today, that there were a lot of phone calls made.
Just from Diana talking, you mean?
Yes, exactly.
Now, Steve, do you have an in for Eric? Do you have an agenda with him? Because you two seem to go at it quite a bit.
Well, I seem to go at it with everyone.
That's true. But Eric in particular, I'd say.
No. So, I mean, take a number here. I mean, everybody who's in the crosshairs of a good news story believes or yells, "Why me? Why me?"
That is true.
Natalie, do you find Steve strange at all? Do you think he's sort of has an agenda with Eric or anybody else on the show as a fan?
I think he's doing his job. I personally can't get past the huge penis, so I wasn't even listening.
Alleged.
But Steve is our reporter. We sent Steve out on some stories where he did amazing work and everybody loved it. Don't forget, this is the guy that sat in a cab with Elliot Oppen while Elliot went crazy and refused to get out and got great tapes. So when you hear those stories, you think that's great. So if he's going to be a reporter, he's got to report on everyone, right, Eric?
I guess you do have a point there.
But Eric still has a right to get mad about it.
Well, Eric's asked numerous times to have Steve kicked off, right? You've called for Steve's job, correct, Eric?
Yes.
And Steve, how do you respond to such accusations?
Listen, it's just the same old thing. Nobody likes being in the crosshairs. Everybody wants me fired. Well, maybe somebody will fire me. Who knows?
Well, Eric, you've got Steve right in front of you. Feel free to say whatever you've wanted to say to him over the past year or so.
Well, right now things between him and I aren't that bad at the moment. I've been giving him interviews the last couple of weeks and, doing stories with him. So right at the moment things aren't too bad with him, so I guess wouldn't have all that much negative to say to him right now.
See, this is why we live in the bizarro universe. Eric is granting interviews, and we're happy to get them.
Steve, what would you like to say in response?
By the way, obviously, I want to say it's very nice to meet you for the first time in person. This is great.
Right.
We did have a story late last week, which I need to ask you about. Another promotional appearance, an appearance at Arco Arena in Sacramento coming up on February 27th.
Right.
Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, on February 27th, when the Kings play the Clippers, I will be doing a meet and greet event or appearance before the game.
In the arena?
In the arena.
Now, is the team aware of your presence?
Yes, because it's being set up through one of the guys that works with the Maloof company, and he's there one of their ticket salespeople, and he's the one helping me put this all together.
Who introduced you to the Maloofs, Eric?
You guys,
Who specifically?
you.
Just okay. I just want to make that clear.
Are you and Eric on good terms, Gary? 'Cause I
Yeah.
know you guys run hot and cold.
No,
a
I
little
think
bit.
we sort of, I told him today to his face, which is a little bit easier, what my issue is with him, as I feel that he's not grateful enough. Like, when we get him into stuff, I have to drag a thank you out of him. But I think we talked about it today, so we're starting with a clean slate. Should last till Thursday.
And Natalie, you're shaking your head. You agree with what Gary's saying about Eric being a bit ungrateful at times?
Well, that's why I love him.
Right. I told Eric that the thing that really upset me was he asked me to get him into this event with the Maloofs, and I didn't call him back for 2 days because I was working on it, and he left me this horribly angry message. He's like, fuck you. If you're fucking pranking me, then go fuck yourself. And I was really legitimately working on getting him in, and then I called him. But we discussed that, and now we're past it.
Eric, is that fair, or do you feel like you're ungrateful, or you get a sort of a bad rap for that?
I think I kind of get a bad rap for it. Because, I have said thank you on occasion, and a lot of the times when I have said thank you on air, it will get stepped over by Fred playing a sound effect or Artie saying, okay, that's it, bye, or something to that effect.
Do you think I'm worried that you won't be able to be angry now that you've come here and met everyone and everyone's been nice to you. Are you still going to be able to be the little angry Eric I love?
I'm sure that, at some point Stern or, anyone else on the show will say something that will piss me off, or a caller will call in and say something that will piss me off to bring me back into that mood again.
I hope so.
Well, I hate to interrupt Kumbaya here. On that note, Johnny Fratto now acknowledging, he claims, that he bought all 50 tickets for the people, the fans, the alleged fans who went to your last appearance at Arco Arena in Sacramento, that there were 0.0 tickets sold for your personal appearance. He stepped in secretly, he claims, and bought all 50 tickets.
I guess since he's come out with that, then I should say that, yeah, he did do that.
So did that mean that nobody showed up?
Well, not exactly. I mean, the event, I was still signing autographs for the staff people that worked at the arena. So, I still technically did a meet and greet, but it was just the staff people working at the arena came in to the suite that they put me in, and I signed autographs for them, took pictures with them, and, shook hands and talked to them and stuff.
So to phrase it correctly, nobody bought a ticket other than Johnny Fratto.
Well, yeah, also we did not do that great of a job at promoting it.
Well, we did.
Right.
We promoted the heck out of him.
Why do you think that you had trouble with ticket sales? Because, I know, now that I'm comparing you to, a Beetlejuice announces he's at a club, and, he'll get a couple hundred people there. Why do you think you have trouble selling tickets? Are you asking too much?
No, the tickets, because of it's just the regular price tickets. So, if I was there or if I wasn't there, the ticket would still be the same price for any one of the home games.
So how are you making money then?
They just give me a little percentage of the people that come in to buy tickets for solely or pretty much to meet me.
I know what went
and
wrong.
then attend the game.
I know what went wrong. Jim just wrote me a note. It was a WNBA game. I'm surprised anyone was there.
That's true. It was the Monarchs, right? So, Eric, we have limited time on today's wrap-up show. I'm thrilled that you're here, genuinely. When you were in there, who were you most excited to see? You had Natalie from the Dixie Chicks. You had Diana DeGarmo, Kurt Angle, Kelly Clarkson, all those people. Which one really did it for you?
Well,
Remember who's in the room right now.
it definitely was cool to meet you, Natalie.
Thanks.
And Kurt Angle was also cool. You got to keep in mind that until she walked through the door, I had no idea Diana was going to be a part of it. That when you guys sprung on me. So, I didn't know that she was going to be a part of it, and definitely when she came through the door, I was kind of thrilled to see her because, you know, she's real cool. I got to meet her a couple other times prior to this and hang out with her a little bit, and it was good to get to see her again.
Now, both Howard and Kurt Angle were telling you this is your chance, this is the one time you should express how you truly feel about her, but you hesitated. Were you nervous? What was going on through your mind at that point?
Well, yeah, I was quite a bit nervous to kind of do it in that public forum of being on air with everybody.
And are you glad with the way things turned out?
Yeah, I'm glad that it turned out the way it did.
How did it turn out?
Well, she didn't really say no, but she didn't really say yes to possibly going out to dinner one of the times that she's in California next.
She didn't? I thought she said no.
No, I didn't hear a no, and I don't think Kurt Angle did or anyone else.
Yeah, I don't think you should. You should never hear a no, Eric.
What about Booker
Right.
T? Did Booker T hear a no? What is that, Mafia again? What is that, Mafia?
The Main Event Mafia, which Eric is now a part of, apparently.
Do you know what that is? Did you know what that was before today?
Sure, it's the posse with, well, Eric described it better than I could.
It's the bigger name guys in TNA. There's only 5 of them at the moment, but I guess the group might grow bigger, and they're trying to take over the TNA, and the younger guys that have only been in TNA and not any of the other wrestling organizations are trying to stop them.
Now, Natalie, is your offer for a dinner date still on for Eric?
Possibly, yeah. Where are you taking me?
I have no idea.
My concern for Eric is that he's outgrowing Johnny Fratto. I think it's Johnny Fratto's fault that nobody shows up to these things.
You might be right.
Have you thought about parting company, Eric, and sort of going your own way, especially after an appearance like today?
Well, I know later I have an interview to do with his Mob Candy magazine. So, you know, I got that.
See, I think Natalie's right. I think she's right on the money. I think that much like using the Ralph model, he needs to now ascend to a higher caliber celebrity to glom off of.
I think someone could make you more money. I think you're making him more money than he's making you. But, you know, listen, Johnny Fratto, love ya.
Now, what about everybody else in the studio? Is the first time you've ever met? I know you saw Artie at a show of his, but you never met Howard or
Right.
Fred or Robin. What were your impressions of them today?
It was cool to get to meet them. I actually really didn't get to meet Fred. You know, he stayed at his post the whole time. I never shook hands with him or anything like that.
Did anybody look any different, or did anybody seem any different when you met them in person as far as a personality?
No, not really. The only thing that really looked different was, I guess, because the camera angles on the Howard TV, the room looked like it was in reverse.
Oh, I see.
Am I a lot better looking than you expected?
I guess.
Thank you.
Now, the last time I remember when Fred was during Steve's story, Fred did that 0.0 thing, and that's the most angry I think you've ever been on the show. You threatened to break all of Fred's fingers. Am I remembering that correctly?
Right.
Can you describe how you would do that?
I don't know, really.
See, now when you see him here, he's funnier.
So you've made peace.
Right.
Does anybody in the studios tick you off at this point? I know Artie gives you a lot of shit.
Right, he does give me quite a bit. You know, he may be one of them, and, you know, Fred's still constantly playing this Hounds doesn't help any.
Yeah, I felt bad for Eric when Kurt Angle said, say what you have to say to Diana, and there was this long pause, and then I just heard, quack, quack. It was sort of like, you're ruining the dude's moment.
You were so nervous, but you lit up. That
Yeah.
I think I saw you truly happy when Diana walked in.
Yeah, actually, Teddy, that's clip number 1 if you have it. If you missed it, here is the legendary meeting of Eric the Midget and Diana DeGarmo.
If you saw Diana DeGarmo, what would you do? Would that be good?
Would you let us make a real doll of you?
Well, that would be good, but I don't know.
Can we make a real doll of you if I produce Diana DeGarmo?
Come on, say yes.
I kind of do have a connection to meeting her away from the show, too.
No, they
We're talking about right now, today, guaranteed. If we can produce her.
What if we can meet her without FBI agents and
Just
stuff?
give me a yes, and right through that door will walk Diana DeGarmo just to meet you. Give me a yes.
Yes.
Yes. Come on in, Diana DeGarmo. And if it's hyperseric,
We're in trouble.
here is Diana DeGarmo, ladies and gentlemen, in the flesh, standing next to Eric.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Now, Eric, did you say yes, knowing that, like, I'm sure in the back of your mind you were thinking, no way Diana DeGarmo was going to walk in that door. So did you say yes to the real doll, hoping that that was going to happen, or were you just like, oh, what the hell, I'm going to go for it?
Yeah, I kind of didn't think that you guys actually had her here.
Who did you expect to walk?
Oh, Eric the Midget is on the phone. This is the greatest. You know, Eric is under this delusion that I have nothing but time when he calls in.
He's a big star.
Yeah, and he's been calling the back office over and over again saying, that's it, he's not calling in anymore.
Didn't he write us a couple of weeks ago and said that was it? He's really done.
Yeah, I try to explain to Eric that it's not that... Listen, I like Eric, and I like to take his call when I can. And I understand his frustration. Sometimes he's on the phone for 4 hours trying to get
But nobody
on.
keeps him on.
Right, he should just hang up if he has something to do.
But he doesn't have anything to do.
Right.
Poor thing.
Eric, hi.
Yes.
Did you hear what Robin and I were just saying? That you don't have to hang on the phone when you call. And you could try, and if you don't get on in 10 minutes, to hang up. It's so simple.
It would ease your frustration.
Of course.
I would do that if I didn't have anything to say.
No, but we are taking your call.
Right. In other words, take the attitude that, like, let's say you have something to say. And you say, hey, I want to call into the Stern Show. And let's say we don't pick up after 10 minutes. You say, you know, okay, I gave it a shot. Didn't work.
Maybe I'll try later.
Right. What about that attitude? So simple, right?
That's reasonable.
What do you think?
Yeah, I guess, but I'm not under any fucking delusion. I'm not a fucking delusion. No person.
No, you are.
No, I'm not.
Do you ever listen to your own voicemail? It's insane. Here, wait, listen to this. Is Eric. Eric, listen like it's not you, okay? If you can. What was that noise? Did you just expire?
No.
Eric, listen to your own voicemail to me, and then comment, but pretend it's not you. Listen.
Hey, Gary. I was leaving this message in hopes that maybe, unlike all the previous messages I left on Will's voicemail, and also all my calls of the last month or so, that this message would not get ignored. And then I would receive a call in the morning during Wednesday's show. You know, I've been trying to be a part of this show for the last month. I have come back. Remember, back at the end of July, Johnny reluctantly got me to come back. I had no intention of coming back. I would still not have made one call.
Why does everything in your life have to be either or? You can
You know
come
what's
back.
funny to me?
Yeah.
He reluctantly came back, and we won't even let him back.
Right. now he's screaming, why do you guys want me back?
I
And then you
came
don't.
back, and now you won't even pick up.
Eric, listen to me. I hate to tell you this. You're a caller to a show. So if you don't get through, don't get angry. Just hang up and go on with your day. This is crazy.
Try tomorrow,
Or don't.
if you really want to talk.
First of all, are you back on the show or not?
Yes, but not on a regular basis like I used to be.
Right, because a lot of times I get too busy.
And, Eric, we're only doing...
No, not
What?
only that. I'm not actually calling in on an everyday basis just like I used to.
Right. Which is fine. Whenever
But, you know, we're doing fewer shows.
That's right.
And they're pretty jam-packed, these shows.
There's very little time for nonsense.
Maybe it wouldn't be jam-packed if you worked 4 days a week.
That's right, but I don't want to.
There's a thought.
By the way, all of December we will be on 4 days a week.
Maybe you'll get on.
Yeah, we might need you. All right, Eric, listen. I tell you what, I'm not going to keep you on too long, but a couple of weeks ago I did want to speak to you.
Oh, yeah, you had something.
Well, now I got something new for him because he blew it on this one. They were looking for a guy to manage the bunny ranch.
What?
Yeah, like to be the ambassador. So I had said to them, hey, what about Eric? He loves the bunny ranch. He'd have to relocate. I mean, I think he'd actually have to live there.
Oh, my God.
But he'd get laid every fucking day.
Eric, you didn't get in touch with us?
Yeah, so I tried. Then it was at the point where he wasn't talking to us. So I said to Gary, no, tell him to call in. I got the perfect job. He didn't call in.
Wow.
And that's it.
Well, Gary never told me that.
Yeah, because Gary said Eric doesn't want to come on the air anymore. You see, so don't put that out there. Just kind of be a guy. When you can call in and you get through, you get through. And if you don't get all pissy.
Look at what you missed out on.
Acting like an angry woman. All right, forget that job. I got another one for you. You ready for this?
Okay.
All right, listen to this one. I get a call the other day. Someone says, is Eric really an actor? I said, yeah, he wants to act. So you know the girl who played my wife in the movie?
Yes.
Mary McCormick.
Right.
She's got her own show.
He knows that.
Yeah, I asked to be on it a couple months back.
All right, so guess what your hero Howard, and please call me Hero.
You want a name change?
Yeah, I'm Howard the Hero. So listen to this, Eric. They wrote you a part.
Wow.
Just like this. We've been in touch with the guy. That's what we've been working on.
4 lines.
Yeah, you got 4 lines.
Should have told him what he'd be playing?
Yeah, and by the way, tell him the guy who arranged all this and all that, too.
It's the guy who's a showrunner for the show In Plain Sight. It's a guy.
You know what a showrunner is?
I've heard of that position.
The position is he's the whole deal on the show.
He's like the producer, right?
He's everything.
He writes, he produces.
The producer blows him, okay? Ooh. Showrunner. You need a good showrunner.
He's the man in charge.
He's the man in charge, that's right. Go ahead.
It's a 4-line part where Eric will be playing the landlord of a building where a hoarder lives, and Eric complains to the hoarder about the mess.
Can you do that, Eric?
Can Eric complain?
Listen, you couldn't write a better part for this kid.
Is it a part you'll take?
Yes.
And then your head explodes.
Yeah. Your head doesn't explode.
That sounds good to me.
How cool.
See?
And you call up yelling and screaming at people.
Then you're yelling and you're all worked up. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, I'm working for you. The only reason you're getting this chance is because I know Mary and I know the guys, and they're willing to put you on.
Right. You also know a lot of people that are involved in TV shows.
How about thank you before you start begging again?
Haven't heard one thank you.
Yeah, he's already about to tell you what you didn't do for him.
You haven't done enough.
Oh, my God.
Eric, I don't do this for anybody.
Excuse me for bypassing that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Was that a thank you?
No, he hasn't done it yet.
He said, forgive me for my pain.
So he still never thanked you.
Excuse me, but he hasn't thanked you.
But I do forgive you for bypassing the thank you.
Now.
Thank you for that.
All right. You're welcome, Eric.
Beat it out of him.
Yeah. Now, when is Eric required to go to work? I mean, I know they got to deal with him.
Well, the guy said, he'd want to know what to do next.
I see. So, Eric, what is the best way? Is Johnny still your manager?
Is there a contact person?
Well, I believe I will give him a second, well, I don't know, it's maybe more than second chance to deal with this. And, this will smooth things over between Johnny and I if he gets this done.
All right, so Johnny and you have not been speaking?
Really?
Not really.
And so you will call Johnny and say, Johnny, will you handle this particular job for me?
Yeah, hopefully he's awake now listening to this.
I see.
Of course, who knows, he's probably out on Ambien at the moment.
All right, so Eric, now
Eric has management
how
problems.
would you like us to proceed?
Well, if you could have Will email contact information to Johnny, and then Johnny could talk to this person.
I'll tell you what. How about we email you the contact information, and you get in touch with this guy, or Johnny get in touch with him?
I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, because we don't even know if Johnny will take your calls.
Right.
We have no idea about this.
Yeah, Johnny might have had it with you.
Right.
You are a bit of a pain in the ass.
I don't feel that way.
Well, you haven't been on the dealing end with you.
And by the way, this isn't carved in stone in any way, because I said to the guy, I think they shoot in Arizona.
Right.
And I said to the guy, I said, listen,
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Right.
I said, you have to understand, with Eric, it's not easy to get him from A to B. It's this whole
Right,
thing.
there's always logistical problems.
He said, we'll do our very best.
Wow.
So there is stuff to be worked out here.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of opportunity for this to go wrong.
You got to rent a van. You got to hire a driver.
What about-
or will he fly?
You got to pay his credit card bills.
What about the oxygen tank?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Should we get an ambulance?
Yeah.
So, what is the name of the show? I forget.
In Plain Sight.
In Plain Sight.
So, Eric, I'll send this to you right now.
Okay, thank you.
You'll be co-starring with Mary McCormick, a very attractive woman.
It didn't sound like she was necessarily in the scene.
Probably not. She might want to work with Eric.
Never know.
Yeah.
Maybe if Eric's good in rehearsals, they expand his part. You never know.
Eric needs a scene where he fucks someone. Like as a love scene.
Well,
That's
now,
what I'm
I think that
working
takes
on.
more than 4 lines.
I'm working on that next. This is a warm-up. If he does well with this, I'm going to hit the guy up and say, hey,
You're
listen.
going to have him in a love movie, a romance?
Like where he makes out with Mary McCormick or something.
Mary has a new love interest?
Hey, listen, Mary had to make out with me. Can't be much worse being with Eric. Look at my face. I think Eric's better looking.
Now, you know how Johnny kept saying I turned down that cartoon?
Yeah.
A voiceover? There is one cartoon I wouldn't turn down doing a voice on, and I know he's a fan of your show, Beavis and Butthead, the creator, the fan of your show, Mike Judge.
Yeah, actually, Eric would work on Beavis and Butthead.
I was going to say, he sounds too much like one of the characters anyway.
Have you been watching the new season?
I have.
Yeah. Last night I was watching.
I have.
Yeah, I was watching Beavis and Butthead. Cornholio came back.
Love Cornholio.
And he's, Buttholio. And it turns out they think that he goes to a cult, and they think that he is the cult leader. And they're about to score with these chicks, and they don't realize it. All right, Eric. Well, there's the good news, and let's wish you luck with this new acting job, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Eric the actor. Hey, Eric, what do you think? What do you think about this talk that they're possibly going to tap me to be the judge on America's Got Talent?
Do you watch that show?
Yeah, and you obviously haven't listened to your voicemail.
What did you say? Did you say something rude?
I don't think you're right for it.
Thank you, and I hope you enjoy In Plain Sight.
Yeah, enjoy the job I just got you. Eric is such a prick.
Oh, the best.
What did you say in the voicemail, if you can say it quickly?
Just that I think they would lose a lot of advertisers and stuff like that.
Why?
Well, because the fact that companies like McDonald's and Ford and
Yeah, but I'm not doing that. I mean, I'm just judging talent. I mean, they put Steven Tyler on there. The guy was a fucking drug addict. They put him on American Idol.
No problem.
No problem. I mean, he fucked 20 billion girls. It's chronicled in his book. Well, but he went on there, and he doesn't go on there and do weird shit.
Not one sponsor blinked.
I could go on and judge talent.
Even, you read yesterday, from what I saw on the internet, you read yesterday an article about, a family TV council not wanting you to be a part
Yeah,
of
but
it.
fuck them. Hey, would I have your support if I do it?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because Eric's only saying they might lose sponsors. He's not saying you wouldn't be a good judge.
Yeah, I mean, Eric's really against me.
I know.
No matter what I do.
He can find the cloud in every silver lining.
You know, until he started insulting the producer, Charlie Sheen was on 2.5 Men, and look at him. He was actually like accused of hitting his wife.
Hitting her, trying to choke her to death.
Right, and throwing her down the steps or
on
something.
Christmas Day.
Right, on Christmas. And you're telling me that
sponsors would have a problem with you.
With me? I'm a saint compared to Charlie Sheen.
Look at how people were reacting to one of your guests yesterday when he was part of Dancing with the Stars.
What did he just say?
He's talking about Chaz in some way, but I don't know what his point is.
Well, I mean, people were trying to boycott Dancing with the Stars because of him, and it sounds like that will be the same way.
Yeah, but meanwhile, they saw him on there.
They put him on anyway.
And it was no big deal. Nobody cared.
Do you think that people should not do things because people might object?
That's what he thinks. Eric does.
Well, people could object to you, Eric.
You know, Eric, All in the Family wouldn't have gotten on the air if the network was cowardly.
Oh, that's true.
But there also was a time in life when handicapped people were supposed to be hidden.
That's still going on, you know. How many handicapped people do you see on TV?
I don't see them.
How about zero? When's the last time one of the hosts...
Well, JR is standing in for all of them.
Well, JR, he's unusual.
There is the character on Glee, but of course it's played by an able-bodied actor.
Exactly. Well, dude, I just got you on another TV show. In Plain Sight, starring Mary McCormick.
Thank you.
And you could be a little more supportive.
You could even be a little more enthusiastic.
Right. You could be a little bit more supportive of when I have some good news. Seeing as how I'm the only one who seems to care if you get on television or not.
Well, my enthusiasm probably would be higher, but I was just woken up.
Oh, all right. Well, that's legitimate.
Oh, really?
He just woke up. He becomes alive.
You told me, Howard,
he comes alive at about 2 o'clock.
You finally got me something I've wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could wake up and be enthusiastic, sound excited, and thank you profusely.
And at the very least, you don't have to leave mean voicemails saying that there's no way I should be on America's Got Talent. And while you're at it, send him some Cheetah Power Surge. He needs energy.
Obviously.
Oh, no, I can't take energy stuff.
It's all natural.
No caffeine.
No caffeine.
Oh. Because of my valve problem, I've been told to stay away from that.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
we don't want to increase your heart rate at all?
We don't want him having more energy. What time of day is good for me to call you so I can hear you supportive and enthusiastic? Because I'll call during...
Just before you go to bed?
Yeah. I mean, what is the time that you come to life?
I did try calling in tomorrow during the Celebrity Super Fan Roundtable. I'll have enthusiasm then.
By the way, tomorrow night...
he wants to talk to all the stars.
Tomorrow night there's a big Celebrity Superfan Roundtable. Eric just reminded me.
Who's on the panel
It's a very good panel. These are all super fans of the show, discussing the channels. Gary, give us the stellar lineup. I know one of the people is Howie Mandel, one of the judges on America's Got Talent. That's true.
Well, that'll be a big topic of discussion then.
I believe so.
See what Howie knows. I hope they put,
Yeah, maybe Howie can tell me what's going on.
Do some waterboarding.
Did you know that he was a guest last night on one of your non-favorite shows?
What show?
The Tonight Show.
I was on the Tonight Show?
Howie Mandel.
Oh, Howie was. No, I didn't know Howie was. And by the way, Howie Mandel...
But
did they talk about Howard?
No.
No, actually, they talked about Mobbed, his show he got next week on Fox.
Oh.
Oh, Jay's not bringing
Jay
up
didn't
my
realize there was some big news that could be discussed.
America's Got Talent. I don't think actually was even brought up in their conversation.
Yes, nothing to talk about there.
If you got on America's Got Talent,
Go
which
ahead.
is an NBC show,
Right.
would you do the Tonight Show if they asked you to?
No.
Because they're part of the same
I would
thing.
absolutely not. Fuck Jay.
Not
In fact, I
even
would
a-
demand that Jay step down as the host of the Tonight Show.
Oh, now you're going to run the network.
Yeah, I'm very close to running the entire network now.
not even a-
One of my demands in my new America's Got Talent
Is
contract
that you
is
now run the network?
that the Tonight Show has to end
Oh,
with
it's
Jay
just
Leno.
gone.
That's right.
Can I
Who
make
will be there at 11:30?
Big blank space.
Can I make a suggestion?
Right.
I hope I'm not throwing you off, but you have that clip you wanted to play?
What is that?
About Jay from Conan
Oh,
O'Brien?
yeah. Hey, yeah, this is pretty funny.
Oh,
so
what's this?
I told you I found this new app, Stumble Upon.
Yes, I forgot, in this haze, I forgot to go and find that yesterday.
It's this crazy little app that, like, you just press Stumble Upon on your browser. And by the way, I don't get paid by them or anything, although they were all excited and wrote me emails
Did
yesterday.
they?
But I like it because if, like, they know my interests, and one of my interests is me.
Well, that's the thing. I always am wandering around the internet. I don't see anything that interests me.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So I put my own name in, and what comes up, I guess I was on the Conan O'Brien show, which I don't even remember going on.
I think you were promoting Sirius.
I
A
was.
long time ago, yeah.
2000, so the year was 2006. I'm on the Conan O'Brien show. Conan is on at 12:30 at night.
Yes.
And it was announced that he was going to take over for Jay Leno at a certain amount of time. And here I am warning the motherfucker. I said, wow, this is really prophetic. Not pathetic, prophetic. Where is, what page is that? Do you have any idea?
I think it's on Gary page 2, and I think it's in red.
Thank you.
Going off my
I got
memory.
it.
Pretty strange being back in the NBC building for me. I didn't have as much luck as you did here.
No, you didn't. No.
Looked like when you first signed on, you weren't going to have too much luck either.
No. Those were tough times back then, Howard. Tough times. You were kind to me back then, though.
It has absolutely worked out. I'm proud of you. And then I read in the paper that Conan is going to replace Jay Leno. Thank God.
Weird for me.
You think that's really going to happen?
Do I think what?
Do you think that's really going to happen? Do you know?
I think it's about a 40% chance that's going to happen.
Jay Leno's a funny guy. I read the book Late Shift, where they talk about all the different late night hosts, and it said that Jay wanted that job so bad he would hide in closets and listen into the NBC executives talking about his fate, and he wanted the job from Letterman. I don't see this guy leaving and letting you walk in, and I'm concerned about you.
You're concerned. What about me?
This is a big.
By the way, this is all ha ha ha.
Right.
Conan's
This
like,
is
I'm concerned.
early on before the transition was attempted.
Yeah, and then I go on to say,
You know what? I'm very philosophical about it. First of all, it's many years off. I think it's still 11 years away.
Is it?
Jay will be like in his late 80s. I will be like 75.
well, Conan likes to joke about things, but I was being dead serious.
This thing goes down.
This is a guy who stares at the wall all day, Jay Leno. He waits to go to work. He doesn't like to do anything but work. I don't even know if he has sex with his wife. I don't know what's going on there. So this is going to be very... What do you mean, oh? This is comedy fact. Everybody knows it. Hey, Max, how you doing, buddy?
Good, Howard. Good to see you.
Another guy waiting for Bruce Springsteen's call. Has he called?
Well, I have a phone here. I don't know.
But anyway, the point that I was making is that Jay Leno...
Stay where you are.
Yeah, stay. I said to Conan, stay. Stay where
This
you are.
has worked out.
You talk about me being a judge on a talent show? Nobody's brighter about show business than me.
You should be a judge of people's decisions.
You're not kidding.
They should have a show where people bring you their show business decisions.
But nobody listens.
And you judge whether they're losing their minds or they're doing the right
Well,
thing.
believe me, no one listens because Conan was like, yeah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, I was like, yeah, sure. I wasn't kidding. Anyway, there it is, 2006. I point out to Conan, Jay ain't going anywhere. Good luck.
And, well, you got him out of there for a few weeks, but didn't really last.
I told you, Jay's a guy who hides in closets. He wasn't giving that show up. It might have looked like he was, but he wasn't. And you know where Conan is now? Neither does anyone else.
No, you can't
find him.
I think he's sending up blimps now with his name on it.
I looked out my window in Manhattan the other day. There was a giant fucking blimp. I thought I was watching that show Eric was on. Fringe. I thought I was in the alternate universe. I'm looking at this giant blimp, and it says Conan on it. I went, oy vey.
Yeah, see, I thought I had seen that.
Yeah. Well, no, you did see it. I saw it twice. I took a picture of it, actually.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so what do we do? How do we
Celebrity
wrap this up?
Superfan Roundtable
Yes,
tomorrow
yes.
night.
Who's on it?
David Arquette
Excellent.
So first, always hosted by Jeff Probst and Natalie Maines.
They're back. Okay.
We always
They're
start
the
with
best. They're the best hosts.
So you got David Arquette.
Right.
You got Howie Mandel.
Right.
Mike Judge, who's a daily listener.
Eric loves Mike Judge.
Somebody you've never met, but a huge fan, Tony Hawk.
Oh, wow.
He's
He's a skateboarding guy.
Big listener.
Okay.
Mark Tinker, the producer-director, is going to be there.
All right,
His father's
let's
Grant.
not say anything about Grant.
No, let's say...
I'll say plenty of
We're
things.
going to ask him, what's it like when you love a show and the host trashes your dad?
Right.
And then Paul Feig, who's the director of the movie Bridesmaids, who's also a daily listener.
What a great movie.
And I got to say, even some of the people that wanted to come that couldn't make it, I spoke to John Goodman.
Yes.
He lives in New Orleans, but he's a daily listener.
Wow.
And John Tesh, he's in the studio right now, or he would have come as well.
Tesh?
What
John
studio
listens
is he in?
He's making a record.
Get out of here.
You know, John makes music. That's
He
his
still does?
His living has become music.
Howard, he called me about 6 months ago. I got a message that John Tesh called. So, of course, in my mind, I go, I got to call the guy back. I wonder what he wants. He probably wants to get on the show.
He hated us.
No. And he said, I just got satellite. He goes, I missed like the first 4 years I got satellite. He goes, I can't believe how good the show is.
Really?
He goes, it's so much better than it was on terrestrial radio. And he just called to say, I just wanted you guys to know how great it is and how much I missed it.
Well, welcome back, John. She's still married to that hot piece of ass?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
You're kidding me. What he went through to get Connie Selica. What John went through to get this Connie Selica.
It was like Benji.
Let me know
Uh-huh.
if you go to school.
Well, that's what happens. Once these guys get the girl, boy, he took out a helicopter. He flew her to the top of a mountain, and he had his music playing, and I think he proposed to her on top of a mountain. You're telling me now he's divorced?
I don't know that they're divorced.
I don't know. Let me just look it up.
Shame on him.
This computer drives me crazy.
The work he went through for her. That's the greatest
But I
to
do, vaguely back in my memory somewhere, I think there was a divorce.
He tours a lot because, like, the last time we were doing Superfan Roundtable,
Right.
I tried to get him. He's like really into doing it, but he's like, I'm on tour in Europe right now.
Really? In
He
Europe?
he still works a lot.
Wow. He's into that new age music.
Yeah, people love that.
Yeah. All right. Hey, good for him. He's a nice guy.
But anyway, it's tomorrow night on Howard 101 from 7 to 9 Eastern.
He appears to still be married. Okay.
Good Lord, you can't even find that on Wikipedia. They don't say. They don't know.
Well, you got to go to Connie, and apparently she's a born-again Christian.
Yeah,
we knew like John is.
We knew that.
She's been there for a while.
Oh, isn't that a bitch?
We knew that when they got hooked up.
Right,
all that hot equipment, and it's probably impossible to
I have heard from some who know that those are the wildest women
no.
because they're, sexually repressed and they go crazy.
I fucked a few born-again Christians, and it's no party.
I think he had to wait a long time.
Although then again, maybe it was because it was me. Maybe they
you
are a
can
party.
ever rule that out.
Come to think of it, very few women are a party with me. I'm not kidding. Sometimes I meet wild women, and then it
They're
scares
not that wild.
No, they're wild, but it scares me, so they calm down because I don't even know what to do with a wild woman. I really don't. I've had wild women, and I go, oh, I don't know what to do. I honestly don't. I'm a disaster. Calm down, honey. You're making too much noise. Hey, Eric.
Yes.
All right, so Gary's going to email you, all right?
I did already.
All right, it's done.
And it says, like Tesh, Selica is a born-again Christian. So he is already in that situation.
All right. Hey, later, Eric.
Okay.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Right.
Just remember, you were on for a good long time.
And do a good job on that show. Make me proud. These people are...
Don't be a bear in negotiations.
Yeah, and Mary's a friend of mine, so behave.
Right.
I don't want to hear any sexual harassment charges against you.
I won't do what Herman Cain is accused of.
All right, Eric. Thank you. There's Eric, the actor.
Eric, the complaining midget.
He didn't have to say that about himself.
Eric, the completely unfunny midget. Eric, the annoying motherfucker.
All right, Eric. Thank you. All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Eric, we had our conversation for the day. What is it?
What is he? He's back?
Eric.
So, I'm calling back because, I was trying to make a point, but got cut off.
Yeah, Eric, we were on with 20 minutes. People are going to write me and just tell me how...
You forgot your point?
No, I did not forget my point.
It just takes you so long to get to it. Is there a way to do it in one sentence, your point?
fact that I was trying to ask to be on other shows, and then just the reason why is because I know you have a lot more pull with different shows than you kind of think you do, and having me on, other shows like Parenthood and other shows like that.
All right, listen to me, Eric. Eric, I got to
write him an email, Eric.
Quick explanation. Any relationships I have with people in show business, the first thing, in fact, the 90 million thing doesn't come to my mind that Eric the Midget, Eric the actor, should be on the show. In other words, this is something, I got to go. I got to go.
This is exactly not the time to do that.
Do you really think I would sit there and try to get you acting work on every single show with every celebrity I know?
But also, you just got him a job.
I know. He's concentrating on what he doesn't get.
That he can't take this job and negotiate it and get there and do it before he starts asking for other things is ridiculous.
All right, Eric, I got to go.
Right. Hopefully, I'll make my point when I talk to Shuli.
All right.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
A blockhead. He doesn't get anything.
I'm working on having Eric host the Oscars. Now that Brett Ratner's out.
Yeah, you have a lot more clout than you think.
Have you been living under a rock? Billy Crystal took it.
All right, okay. Thank you, Eric. It was a joke.
Eric, the ridiculous midget.
Thank you, Eric.
He doesn't get anything. We stopped him from doing that before.
All right. Miss Howard.
Sounds ungracious, Eric.
Miss Howard TV's here and Lisa G is here. Lisa G, can you tell? Eric the Midget wants to comment on a Lisa G news report.
Okay.
Do you think he can do it quickly?
No.
No?
Well, I'm sure that he's going to get into the specifics of how he's not being an asshole over this whole booking on In Plain Sight.
I hear In Plain Sight's getting, kind of aggravated with you.
They have no reason to. I am not, whatever Lisa G said, compiling on complaints or whatever, however you put it, I'm not doing that.
I read your letter. I don't know what Lisa G's report is. I didn't hear that one.
You read a letter he wrote to the people in Plain Sight?
Yeah, I read a letter. He wrote a long letter about how Johnny Fratto isn't a good manager for him, and Johnny didn't do this. Now, why would the guy...
They don't need to know that.
In Plain Sight doesn't give a fuck, Eric. They thought it was going to be fun for you to come and do 4 lines. It's turning into a whole mishegas.
Why are you writing them about your problems with your manager?
He asked me if you see this is a reply to what he said to me. What he said to me was, do I have a representative or will he be dealing with me?
I don't think Johnny wants to represent you.
Well, but the answer to that question is a yes or no.
Yeah, you don't have to write a 4-page report on whether you have a...
It wasn't a 4-page.
Hold on, Howard, let me jump in. Eric, Howard's right. The guy asked you, do you have a representative? And the answer is yes, no, or yes, this is his name. You, at one point, you said, my selfish manager who only thinks of himself isn't responsible. You carried on and on and on.
Yeah, people don't care, Eric.
That's not how you do business.
No. By the way, Eric is full size when it comes to being a pain in the ass.
I think he's extra large.
Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying, Eric? In other words, the guy doesn't care. He just wants to know.
He just wanted to know who he talks to, you or somebody else.
Right. And he wrote a whole thing about how Johnny isn't serving him properly, and I should read it to you. Wait, hey, Gary, bring me Eric's note. It's the greatest thing ever. Imagine the guy just goes, do you have a representative? Oh, that's all Eric needs to hear.
Eric, the ridiculous midget.
Eric, you do not know how to conduct yourself. I got you.
I do.
No, you
don't, because you wrote that letter.
All I was doing there was stating the fucking truth about...
But this guy doesn't know Johnny Fratto.
He doesn't care. Why not write them about the carpeting at your house, too? Oh, by the way, hey, Gary, you got that?
Expecting now.
All right.
Eric, the complaining midget.
I know I have it in this pile of papers. Because you don't throw something like that out.
Eric, the rude, obnoxious, and annoying midget.
Wait, guys, wait till I know some people don't like listening to Eric Midget, but wait till you hear this letter he wrote to the producer of In Plain Sight, the Mary McCormick vehicle on USA Network.
And what do you do with a letter like that? Like, where's the answer to my question? I got to read all this stuff.
You know this guy. Like, do you think this guy, his head must have been spinning when he got this letter?
He sent me back, because then Johnny responded to both of them, and Johnny's like, hey, I have a life. Don't call me selfish. So then the guy sent me a note back, and he goes, geez, what did I get myself into?
All he asked was, Eric.
He's in the middle of a fight.
All right, so the question was, this is great. Eric, do you have a representative?
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Strauss, I do have an agent, manager, PR person all in one. But lately, in the last 2 months or so, he has been totally self-centered and focused on getting himself on TV, which is really annoying me big time. I'm getting sick of dealing with him, and the worst part about it all is that before he was my manager, agent, PR person, he was my friend that I met through the Stern Show. And then it's got a question mark after every sentence, which that's a whole nother dynamic,
right.
A period and a question mark. So Eric doesn't even have...
I never put a question mark.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Eric, I'm looking at it. You have a period and a question mark after every sentence. I don't even think you proofread this. So I guess since he has been hard to get in touch with lately, I have to do this myself, which bugs me because I don't have a damn clue how to do this. Howard helped me get on American Dreams, and Johnny helped me with getting on Fringe last year. The part that I'm worried about is trying to come up with an amount to get paid that will be fair for both myself and to you in the show. I do not want to come up with a high... I mean...
Jeez.
Is Johnny going to represent you or not?
I don't know. I asked him to, and I was giving him another chance to do it. And
I think he's kind of doing you a favor by doing it. Not giving. You see, when you say you're giving him another chance, I think that's your delusion.
Yeah, but he doesn't get anything out of it, does he?
I mean, think about it, Eric. I mean, if his job was being your manager, how much money would he have generated last year, and how would he fed his family?
How would he be feeding his family?
He'd be on SSI.
well, maybe if you would give me steady work, like I said, if
like
one
that's
of
possible.
the emails,
How am I going to do that?
he would start getting paid.
Yeah. Well, how about you get you steady work? That's another delusion of yours.
I do not have any fucking delusions at all.
You're delusional.
No.
You think you're doing Johnny a favor by making him your manager, and then you think that I should get you more work so Johnny can make a living managing you.
What was Johnny's response to... I mean, I guess he was CC'd on both ends.
Yeah, I don't know what Johnny's response was. I didn't even get to the part about needing the oxygen tank for special travel.
You mean you're not done?
Oh, my God, no. I mean, this thing goes on.
Hey, do you want to hear Johnny's response?
Dear.
Yeah, what was Johnny's response?
Thank you for this brand new opportunity to get completely irritated by this new acting job that you so rightly deserve. I'm so looking forward to working with you and John. We had so much fun on the Fringe project, triple exclamation point.
Right.
Since you've CC'd everyone in this message, I feel it's only fair to explain that I am not self-centered, just very busy. Business never stops, and I have many mouths to feed. And then it goes on and on and on. But of course, the guy from the show is hearing all of this. That all of my kids need attention. Understand, I may have overlooked a few thousand of your calls and texts.
What point do you think, like, the guy from In Plain Sight is just going to give up? I mean, I would have given up already.
It's 3 or 4 communications away, I think.
Right. He's now in the Eric the Midget loop. The Eric the Midget Johnny Fratto loop.
That is so funny.
Eric the Midget.
Remember when that guy called in and said he had a job for Eric the Midget? I said, you're going to be sorry.
Yeah.
He goes, no, I can manage it.
Little did he know. He didn't even know what he was stepping into.
So where are you at with this, Eric?
I'm a few minutes away from giving up. Because these people are acting like fucking assholes.
Oh, I'm acting like an asshole.
We're assholes? What did we do?
We just got him the job. It's through my relationship with Mary and everything that you are even getting this call. All I did was say, hey, Eric, if you want this job, you can have it.
Then you have to work out the details.
Yeah, I can't do that for you.
Eric, the screwed up midget.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, there's some sort of delusion going on here.
Eric, the retarded Wack packer.
What does it say about an oxygen tank in the letter?
Oh, wait. Yeah. I just threw it in the garbage away. It says... network shows. The network airs each episode of their shows more than one time a week. How does that work for paid? Then there's a whole thing about...
now he's getting into the intricacies of residuals.
Yeah, I think he wants to know if he's going to be in syndication. And
I think they give him the standard SAG contract.
Also, because of my need for oxygen while I sleeping, I will need this to be all finalized a month before you need me on set. Period, question mark. Airlines need people that travel with oxygen to notify of that a month before, or I will need special order a specialized oxygen tank that is ideal for traveling, comma, and that will take a month to order, period, question mark. Also, I have a caregiver, so I'll need airline tickets for 2, hotel room with 2 beds. Another option is to do like Fox did and have a person drive us in an automobile from Sacramento to the set and back to Sacramento, period, question mark. That was about a 16-hour drive both ways, period, question mark.
What is with the period question?
I don't know. Every sentence has a period and a question mark.
I don't know where you're getting that because I did not write it that way.
But, Eric, want me to send you your email back?
My roommate even was sitting there and was watching it.
Dude.
He didn't say anything about me putting question marks after every fucking sentence.
I don't know. That's what it says here. Right, Gary? Here, look at that. What am I making that up?
I'm going to send it to him right now. I'm going to hit reply and show you what you wrote.
Right. Here, check your email.
I'm not going to check my email now.
Why?
We'll check it at some point.
No. Check it right now, and you'll see them. And I want you to admit to me that you have a period and a question mark after every sentence.
Because I'm using this smartphone that I would be checking the email with.
You don't have a laptop or a computer?
I do, but I'm not going to go over to it at the moment.
Oh.
Oh, well, because of your disabilities, it would be difficult?
Eric's a shit cock.
Because of his busy day.
You mean you can't get over there because of your disabilities?
Well, I'm in bed. I don't want to get up.
Oh, all right.
Eric, the lame-ass midget. Fred's a button-pushing retard. Eric, the shithead.
Well, anyway, I know what I say, and I knew the reason I love Eric. I knew this was going to turn into a World War III.
He can't help himself.
Yeah. Mark, you're on with Eric the Midget.
Eric's a shitty actor.
He complained before about doing the four lines versus 3 lines on Fringe. So I think he's scared of this whole thing.
Well, I know at Fringe. I know in Fringe they wanted to give him more lines, and he
freaked out.
He freaked out.
He bitched about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the greatest idea where you had his head blown up on every show. That was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but Eric doesn't want to do that.
Well, in acting, you can't really do everything you want to do. You want to make money.
Yeah, I told those guys that, like, there'd be a scene where Mary McCormick walks in and Eric's head blows up. It's like his brains hit her in the face.
He could have been the biggest thing on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, Eric, I don't know what to do with you, my friend. We love you on the show, but, you were good on Fringe, but you got to, I don't know what to tell you.
He's very specific about the types of parts he wants, too.
He doesn't want to be typecast.
I had a friend, I said, you got a part for him? He goes, yeah, we put Eric in a pet carrier. And Eric didn't want to do it. Let's go to Chris. Chris, go ahead. Hey, now.
Hey, Howard. I don't know why you keep letting him on there. It's just...
I know why. It's funny.
It's not funny.
To me, it is. To me, I mean, I knew this acting job was going to turn out to be a disaster.
He's just so fucking ungrateful to you, though.
But that's what's funny.
That's funny.
I don't find it funny.
I'm not one fucking bit ungrateful, you piece of shit, you worthless-ass, pathetic asshole.
Eric, you're a pathetic little midget, and nobody fucking likes you.
You're pathetic, asshole. I get the fuck off the phone.
Well, there you go. Told him off, Eric. All right, let's get to Mike, finally, who wants to advise Eric.
Hey, Eric, listen, why don't you hire an actual manager. Johnny Fratto's not an agent or a manager. He's some kind of mob guy.
He's not a mob guy.
Not a mob guy, son of a mob guy.
His father was a mob guy.
That's right, son of a mob guy, but he's not an agent. Let me throw out a name to you,
Mike.
Eric. Mr. Don Buchwald.
Yeah, Mike, do you think any legitimate agent's going to really represent Eric? I mean, be real. Give Eric some good advice.
Listen, first of all, this probably isn't Eric. I heard Eric had passed away, and there was an imposter going around as Eric the Midget.
Oh.
Isn't that true, Eric?
Are you the real Eric?
Yes, I have not passed away.
Can you prove it's really you?
I saw pictures on the internet of him in his casket. I know because I photoshopped him myself.
Get a life, fuckhead.
All right. Well, anyway, Eric.
Well, we wish you luck, Eric.
Yeah.
You have the gig that you asked for.
Yep.
Let's hope that you can pull off getting there, doing the job.
The money's if you're a betting woman, Robin. My money's on Eric never gets to the set, and that's the way I see it going.
Well, it won't be our fault. He actually got the gig.
Eric, what are the odds you actually get to the set and actually get to be in the TV show?
100%.
100%.
How? You don't have an agent or manager. You don't know how to negotiate the deal.
0.0. Tom, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, F, marry, kill. Kind of, but it's about talking about the issues. Eric the Midget, Benji and Alyssa, or Ralph? Who would you rather talk about once today, never again, or all the time?
I don't understand the question.
You can only talk about those issues one more time.
What's he talking about?
He's trying to do an F, marry, kill.
But it's not working.
It's hard to understand.
All right, Eric, I got to run. I got some stuff to do.
Yeah, he can't understand that either. Why don't you have time for him?
Hey, Eric, how come you need a month to get your traveling oxygen tank?
Because it's the required time.
I see. You don't have like a tank ready to go.
That might have to be arranged with the airlines.
I see.
Yes, Fred got it.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric doesn't travel enough to have his own setup.
Yeah, right. Once he gets enough acting gigs, he'd probably have his own gear.
His private plane.
Be cool if Eric could strap that on like a scuba tank.
Or one of those jetpacks.
Yeah.
Fly wherever he wants to go.
Also, the point I was trying to make the last time I was on air with you a couple weeks ago was that I was offering it to be like a PR situation for you where all these different TV shows have me on, and in turn it's good PR for your show.
How is that? You never mention us.
In fact, the first thing you do is disassociate yourself from us.
No,
hey, I bet you Eric would like it if I was a judge on America. Hey, Eric, you're probably anxious for me to become a judge on America's Got Talent. Because you'd have access to the show then.
Yeah, I mean, that would be true.
If I become a judge, I might actually let Eric sit in the audience.
Yeah, but he's out there. The show would be moving here.
Oh. Is that what the deal is?
That's what I heard, that it would be moving here.
Well, then you know more than I do.
Here's the way to test your judging ability.
Okay.
Do you watch X Factor?
Yes.
Now,
he's testing you.
Yeah, well, good. I need a test. You know, I'm sure that this will seal any deal if they're thinking of me.
Oh, my goodness.
Go ahead.
Last night, I think Simon made a very stupid move by having a 14-year-old or 15-year-old girl sing the song Billie Jean.
Simon made the absolute right move. Billie Jean, her rendition was the song of the night. She's the only one there last night who was shining through. He was absolutely 100% right on the money. And keeping her sitting down was absolutely the right move.
Okay, yeah, she did a good job with the song, but for starters, the song is not gender, or is gender
Didn't matter. The
male, plus it's not the right age.
Didn't matter. It was the emotional content that counted, and it was an emotional performance, and she was the best. And he made all the right moves. He didn't make the right move with the other kid.
He fails as a judge, does he not?
Evidently, according to Eric.
point on that one, yeah, but I mean, the other two that he had for the night, that I didn't think he failed.
Yeah, he did. They were not good, and it was the wrong song choice. First of all, it proves that they had Michael Jackson. I told you, Michael Jackson sucks.
No, Michael Jackson is very difficult to perform.
It's because the songs blow.
No, it's because he was very special, and not everybody can do what he does.
Yeah, good. I was glad no one could sing those songs. It's time for those songs to go away. But the best one of the night was Billie Jean, done by a 14-year-old girl. No question about it. All right, Eric. Good luck with your In Plain Sight. I hope to see you on there. I'm anxious to see you act with Mary McCormick.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. You should start making out with her, too, when you're on set. That's what I used to do. Whenever I was around her, I'd work into the scene, making out or feeling her titties.
Well, with Eric, it'd be just grabbing her leg.
Well, whatever you can get. She seems up for it. She never pushed me away, and believe me.
Maybe you two will have an affair.
Who?
Eric and Mary.
Oh, my God. That would be scandalous.
Do you think love could blossom on the set?
Nah, she's got 3 kids now.
I don't know when you see Eric.
No.
She could forget her home life.
I don't know. I used to go over and, like, work out making out scenes, and I don't think love ever blossomed there for me.
But you know Eric.
Yeah. Actually, I'd get nervous, get dry mouth, and my breath probably stunk. Poor girl. All right, Eric. Good luck with everything, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And Gary should have a message from a couple weeks ago about the point I was trying to make.
All right. Thank you.
If you want,
yeah,
it's a Gary preview page 2 in green. This is just him being angry again.
No, I think I've had enough Eric for the day. That's enough. We had a segment with Eric. It was good. You know.
Oh, yeah. Now, when you talked about the Celebrity Fan Roundtable, why didn't you mention my call that followed yours?
Yeah, okay. Eric,
there are 8 celebrities on, and you're not one of them.
All right. Eric, I got to go, but thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you work everything out with Johnny. Thank you.
How could you not mention his phone call
I don't know.
after yours?
I had no idea.
I even did voices.
Oh, yeah, Eric's was really funny, actually. Now that Eric's reminding me, I should have talked about that.
How could you not mention that?
Eric calls into Celebrity Superfan Roundtable. He talks to Mike Judge. And Mike Judge even said, Eric's got an interesting voice for a character.
Yeah.
And then they have Eric audition and do a character voice, and it's exactly Eric's voice.
Eric.
It's Eric. Where is that, Gary? We don't have that, do we?
I love that.
No, but I'll get it.
I mean, Mike Judge was floored. All right, Eric, I got to go.
Then I did do a better job with Uli the following week.
All right, that I didn't hear. All right. Good luck. And please try to work it out. I'd love to see you on the TV show. And if I do get tapped to be the judge on America's Got Talent, let's hopefully work out that you can sit in the audience for at least one of the viewings. Because when that camera goes to Eric...
I think you should have him on your lap.
Oh. Hey, Eric. Robin makes a good point. And let's say they tap me for this job, which is highly unlikely, but let's say they do. Would you sit on my lap one week?
I don't sit on anyone's lap.
Yeah, but it'd be like that Michael Jackson thing where he used to have that black kid sitting on his lap. What was that kid's name?
Oh,
Webster.
Webster. Yeah, Emmanuel Lewis. You'd be my Emmanuel Lewis, just for like one break.
I'm 36.
I know.
Well, Webster was 15.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's more appropriate to have a 36-year-old in my lap. Who was that basketball player who used to walk around? He had a personal midget.
Oh, God, I don't know who that was.
I'm a little person.
Little person. Gary, who was the guy who had the personal little person? Remember he had a good luck charm? He used to rub his head?
Pedro Martinez.
Who?
Talking about the baseball player?
Baseball player, yeah. Pedro Martinez, yeah. Pedro Martinez used to have a personal little person.
Wow.
Yeah, and he would rub the guy's head before the game for good luck.
I think Eric should be yours.
What do you think? Like, just hear me out. I'm sitting there next to Sharon and Howie, and then Nick Cannon goes, now our judges. And they go, Howard Stern. And then you're just sitting there on my lap.
Never mention him.
Nothing. And I rub your head for luck. And that's it.
What luck do you need being a judge? You're not one of the talent up there performing.
You make a good point. You make a good point.
You're quibbling, though.
Yeah,
It would be so cute.
All right, so I won't rub your head. What if I hang you like a piñata?
You just poke at him every once in a while.
Poke at him. Robin, you could poke at him with a stick.
Just swing him around.
Well, anyway, Eric, if you think about it, if you want to sit in my lap one week. But, listen, I just really want you to get the job, on Mary's show. So don't blow it, try and put that together.
Right.
All right.
Hopefully, if you get America's Got Talent, you get along with Nick after insult his wife several times on air.
Nick and I will be fine. Nick can insult my wife. How's that?
Oh, my goodness.
Believe me, Nick is hardly home. I don't even think he knows his wife. Nick has 7 jobs. Nick's the host of America's Got Talent. He's got a morning radio show.
And now he's got a pilot or something
yeah,
for
and
a
top 40.
sitcom.
Yeah.
He's really trying to be away.
If I was on that show, the first thing I'd say is, let me ask you 5 questions about your wife and see if you know anything about her.
Oh, have you seen 2 of your super fans co-hosting with Kelly on her show?
What?
I saw Jerry O'Connell co-hosting.
Neil Patrick Harris is doing it this week.
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
He's talking about the Kelly Ripa auditioning process.
Oh, okay.
Jerry O'Connell was on with Kelly Ripa and I guess Neil Patrick Harris. All right, I got to go, man. Later.
Later.
It's Eric. I don't care what anyone says. That saga's funny. I know there are people who don't enjoy Eric, but I do. And quite frankly, I'm here for my own amusement.
Yeah, and you're missing half of his hard work. You're not remembering his phone calls.
Right.
You're not playing his messages.
You know what I do need to do, though? I need to take a break. We've talked for an hour, 2 minutes, and 17 seconds. And, We'll be back right after these words. And we do have to do a roll call, so let's make sure, Gary, everyone gets roll call, pieces of paper. Oh, look, he's already on it.
All right.
Back in a flash.
Here's another contestant on The Price is Right.
Shane, going to law school here in L.A., originally from Las Vegas. Got himself some good prizes. Shane, want to say hi to anyone?
Yeah, my nephew Wesley, my fiance Samantha, and my pet monkey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Okay, you got a pet monkey.
La la. All right, let me fill you in as best I can because it's sort of an ongoing saga. I thought it would be nice. I got contacted by Mary McCormick, who played my wife in the movie Private Parts. I got contacted by the producer of her television show. She's on USA Network.
They thought they were doing a great thing.
He thought it would be fun if Eric, the actor, got involved in their show.
Eric, the dumbass midget.
He would give him like 4 lines or something. So.
Yeah.
So he said to us, hey, can you set that up? I said, I'll set it up. I said, but tell the guy he has no idea what he's in for.
Eric, the complaining midget.
So, like, now, he's like, oh, my God. Now he's at the point, he's like, I just wanted to give this guy a couple of lines and have him have fun, but he goes, I didn't realize how appropriate all those things are that, Fred plays.
Eric, the annoying motherfucker.
Last week, we had already learned that he sent him this long letter telling him why he couldn't
work with Johnny
Fratto, and he had to maybe represent himself.
Right.
All the guy asked was, should I work directly with you, or do you have a manager?
Eric, now you're yeah. All the guy said was, do you want me to talk to you, or do you want me to talk to a manager? And then Eric just went into a long letter about what's wrong with his relationship with Johnny Fratto, his manager.
It was amazing.
Eric, is Johnny representing you or not?
Yeah, he is. I mean...
Is he there on the line?
I think he's asleep.
Oh. Well, anyway.
Poor Johnny.
So I guess Johnny composed the letter to Mr. Strauss, who is the executive producer of this TV show.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Strauss, I'm contacting you in behalf of my client, Eric Lynch, a.k.a. Eric the Actor, in regards to a role on your show in plain sight. Before my client will agree to anything, he has a short list of questions and demands. And, Eric, you sanctioned this letter, right?
Yes.
Okay. 1, how long will he be gone, and what are the dates that he will be there? Okay.
Now, wait a minute. This is amazing to me, because all Eric does is say, get me on shows, get me on shows.
Oh, wait.
Get me on shows.
All right, the first question isn't that bad. Just listen to this. 2, How much will he be paid? If it's only SAG scale, he says he won't do it. He says that the ratings for the episode of Fringe he was on were through the roof and that he knows his value.
Oh, my God.
Whoa. I don't know where he gets his information. Is
Johnny saying that?
Yeah. By the way, I looked it up. They actually went down the week from the week before the week Eric was on. Do you know that, Eric?
I always heard that they went up.
No. When Eric was on Fringe, John Hine knows this for a fact. What were the ratings the week before and then the week Eric was on? To give you a comparison. They, dropped slightly.
Not even that slightly, Howard.
Really? And why would Eric think... Eric was on for 3 seconds.
He's through the roof. He knows his value.
Eric, if you want to be an actor, you got to get a couple of acting roles under your belt. I mean, don't be so pompous. Go ahead, John.
The week before Eric was on, they got 5.7 million viewers.
Right.
The episode Eric was on, they got 5.2 million viewers.
Right.
So they lost 500,000 viewers.
Yeah, so you essentially did nothing, or maybe you lost them some viewers.
Right. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to say anything about that?
Everybody was telling me that, from what I was told, that the viewers went up.
Well, you now heard the numbers. What do you think?
I think people are blowing smoke up your ass.
You ask a person question, let them fucking answer the question.
All right, number 3. I don't care about the question. I don't care about the answer.
Well, the point is, though, does he still have this demand for more than SAG since he doesn't do anything to the ratings?
Yes, he does. 3. Will he receive residuals for multiple airings of the episode? 4. Listen to this. Will there be a masseuse on the set? You have 4 lines. What do you need a masseuse for?
In the last couple of months, my hip and left knee have been bothering me. And if I sit for too long, they'll probably need that.
Wow. Listen to this guy.
Why do you ask to go and do these things when you can't?
Wait, here, we ready? 5. Is there an Arby's or McDonald's close to the set? If not, will there be a runner to drive as far as is needed to go there? They serve food. What do you need specifically in Arby's or McDonald's?
I actually did ask Johnny to remove that, and obviously he didn't.
Okay. 6. Is there a possibility that this could become a recurring role? If so, could they move the production to San Francisco?
Stop it, Howard. You're making that up.
As it would be easier to get to and from the set. He also wants me to let you know that it would be less expensive for you. So you want them to move the entire production?
That was kind of more Johnny's idea.
You sure?
Yes.
How did it come up?
It just came up.
Eric, but you understand, Eric, you understand that this is like a, the guy actually said, the show guy, whatever he is, producer, he said, is Eric really reliable? He said, should I have a standby actor? Because he goes, believe it or not, even though it's 4 lines, it's actually
important.
Yeah, they can't just cut it out. It's integral to the show. It's part of the plot. So he's like, hey, can I rely on this guy?
Do you really need, or is it cost effective to spend a lot of money for 4 lines?
All right, so that was just the opening part of the letter. Now for Eric's writers, it says.
Oh.
1, a co-star credit on a solo card. How do you even know about that?
I know about the business.
And you want to be, do you feel ashamed saying you're a co-star when you're doing 4 lines?
I know.
What?
There you go again. Stop asking people questions and then fucking cutting them off.
Well, till I get an answer. It's a fucking month. Go ahead.
I was about to say, I know that's more guest star than it is co-star.
Why do you care about the credit? Just go on the show and learn to act. How many opportunities do you get? All right, listen to his right. Now for Eric's writers. 1, a co-star credit on a solo card. 2, listen to this. A 2-bedroom suite at a 5-star hotel. 4-star is acceptable if the pool and jacuzzi area is nice. I think he's moving in for a year.
Yeah.
Dude, you have 4 lines. You're going to be there. What are you carrying? I can't believe you're going to blow this. 3, a stretch limousine to take him to and from set to the hotel or anywhere else he might need to go. 4, an assistant to his assistant, John. Eric says that John is invaluable to him, and if he has to worry about anything other than Eric, it could affect his performance. Eric would...
Unlike the John that works for you, I know it is spelled that way, but it's pronounced different.
How is it pronounced?
Yawn.
Yawn, okay. 5, Eric would like to have input on the script, the storyline, and his blocking. 6, 4 20-ounce Pepsi-Colas a day.
What?
7, and this is all in caps, absolutely no last-minute script changes. 3 exclamation marks. 8, Mr. Lynch also wants you to understand he does not want to be blown up, mutilated, or murdered in any fashion. 9, he does not want any contact with some of the dangerous wildlife that inhabit that region, such as black bears, mountain lions, coyotes, bobcats, spiders, werewolves, or any venomous snakes.
Where does he think they're putting him?
Then, after all of that nonsense, it goes, I'm looking forward to hearing your response.
These poor people.
You know, Marlon Brando doesn't get this kind of writer.
But how? When are they shooting this?
Marlon Brando's been dead for years.
Yeah, I know. It's a joke.
But when are they shooting this, Howard? They don't even have time to respond to this nonsense.
They just were doing a nice thing for Eric.
This is what
and he needs
no good deed goes unpunished.
He needs a stretch limo. He's 10 inches long, and he needs
to do whatever
limo.
he wants.
Yeah. How tall are you? 10 inches? How many inches are you?
I'm not 10. I'm 3 foot.
He's 3 feet.
Still don't need a stretch.
He needs a stretch.
And by the way, Gary needs to check his facts because he said he's surprised that this guy's never changed his number. Gee, Gary, you never gave the number to this guy, to either myself or Johnny.
I'm looking forward. No one cares, Eric. I'm looking forward to hearing your response and hope that this will be a pleasurable experience for everyone. Unfortunately, I'll probably be out of town during your filming days, but please feel free to contact my son, Johnny Jr., day or night, if you have any problems on the set at all. He loves working with Eric. P.S. Could you please explain to Eric that New Mexico is a U.S. state and does not require a passport? Best regards, Johnny Fratto.
Wow.
I don't need that explained to me. I don't know why the hell Johnny put that in there because
he's funny.
I have been to New Mexico.
Well, why did he get the impression that you felt you needed a passport?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, Eric, is there any part of you that understands that, like, you're not that important, that the guy's kind of doing it as a bit, and yes, he's giving you a shot on TV, which will be exciting for you. And it is kind of nice because, you know, maybe people will get excited to listen to our show.
But you haven't really proved to be a great value to television shows yet.
It's kind of like a little fun thing you get to do. You realize that this might come off bad?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Now that you hear it?
Usually people who are starting an acting career and getting a break like this, they know and have actually been extras on set and they're just dying for any kind of speaking role. They generally act very grateful and humble and try to ingratiate themselves to the entire production. Oh, there's Johnny. His agent is on the line. You can hear him in the background.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, the ratings on Fringe went down. Eric should demand less money.
He should do it for free.
He wants less.
Pay them.
Because the ratings went down, I want less money.
He's demanding some kind of major negotiation.
Right.
Probably half of that stuff that was put in that letter was from when Johnny first took the Ambien pill is now knocked down.
Johnny, you there?
Johnny's turning over.
It sounds like Johnny's moving the phone around. What percentage of money does Johnny get from if you get this gig?
Well, none. But I hope, hopefully at some point, if he starts getting me steady work, then he can start getting.
So Johnny's
like
doing
a
this
real
for
agent.
free. Johnny's doing this for free.
And
Eric,
Eric yells at him.
Eric, you're not a big star. B, they're doing this as a kind of fun thing to do with the show. C, you got to act a little grateful. And D, I don't even know if this is going to happen now. I think these people are starting to get a little woozy.
Masseuse on the set.
Yeah, masseuse on the set. Do you have a massage every day?
No.
All right. So what makes you think you need to go to a movie set or a TV show set and you need a massage that day? You sit around every day. Okay.
I remember back on Fringe, there was a lot of time sitting up in it.
But that's what you do anyway.
You got time to massage your own hip.
No, I don't do that all the time. Lately, since my hip has been bothering me, I sit up till it starts hurting, and then I lay down and rest the hip and the knee.
So do that all day, and then when they call you to the set, go get it sit up.
Yeah,
Maybe Jan can help you out with that.
Last time it was like 2 hours on the
Mackerel.
set.
Wow,
He has no clue that the people aren't looking to spend millions of dollars to have him around.
Imagine he became a big star.
Oh, it'd be impossible. Hollywood would go bankrupt.
I like that his agent is snoring in the background. The great Johnny Frada.
It's the best.
Johnny's doing
Wake your ass up, Johnny.
it. Johnny's doing it because he thinks it's funny. You know.
He loves it.
He loves representing Eric. All right, listen, Eric. I don't know what's going to be with this show, but just realize you're pressing this guy's buttons and you're kind of wearing him out because he has like a whole production to worry
Yeah,
about.
your 4 lines. There's a whole script he's got to get together.
Yeah, every week. So just realize that, okay?
Right.
Why don't you just go down there and do the show and just hope that things work out and that you hopefully get paid?
And that you're really easy to work with and people will start recommending you to others.
No, they won't. Thank you, and thank you, Johnny.
Point well taken, Johnny.
All right, Eric. I wish you luck.
If I was a normal, able-bodied actor, then yes, I could go down and do that. But there are certain things that
you
have
need.
got to be done.
If you were a normal, able-bodied actor, you'd be sitting at home.
Right. Like the other able-bodied actors. All right. Thank you, Eric, and I do wish you luck. I hope to see you on the show. I will watch if you are on.
Okay.
All right. I'm a fan. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Isn't that a great letter? Like, that was written 100% serious.
Wow.
Yeah. Good night, Johnny. Boy, I wish I was doing what Johnny was doing.
I know. He sounds so peaceful.
No. Sounds like he's having a great day. All right. So here's a couple of things I wanted to get to. Lee Corso says, fuck it, on ESPN. And then he has to apologize. I always like that.
How can you pick against SMU? Look at them over there. Red, white, and blue. USA. Fuck it.
Got it?
Glad there's a delay. Shasta, shame on you. Watch that mouth out there. What the hell?
They're a bunch of jocks having a good time.
What the heck was going on there?
I don't know, but then he has to apologize.
Earlier today on College Game Day, while picking the SMU Houston game, I got a bit excited and used an expletive I shouldn't have used.
Expletive.
I apologize, and I can promise it won't happen again.
He obviously had that written for him.
Yeah, you think? He's never going to say the word fuck again.
Or expletive.
Right, expletive. I obviously said an expletive I shouldn't have. Right. Before I move on from Eric the Actor, just one more thing. This was Eric calling into Superfan Celebrity Roundtable, and Howie Mandel asked Eric to do some voices.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was particularly fun because Beavis and Butthead is one of Eric's favorite. Mike Judge was there. And here was Eric auditioning for them.
All right.
Hey, Mike, Eric is an actor. Any chance you've got something for him on Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, I'm listening to this voice, which I've listened to many, many hours over the years. Yeah, hey, maybe that. Yeah, you know, let me study on that.
If you throw out the slightest bit of a lure, you know Eric will.
Eric,
the voice.
Well, you know, and
Eric, do you do voices? Can you do voices, Eric?
Yeah, I could probably do voices.
Let's hear one.
You know how there's always a problem with Eric's phone. It's always, you know, it's
right.
Yeah, he wonders why I talk over him. It is such a long wait.
Voice, Eric,
or an accent or something.
Okay, let me try.
All right.
Hello, I'm from Tennessee. How are you all doing?
Could you put Eric back on?
I think that was great.
Oh, my God.
Eric, can you do Beavis or Butthead?
Uh-oh, I bet he could do Beavis.
Kind of. I mean,
Let's hear this.
There's an audition, big audition.
let me give it a shot.
Okay.
Hey, Butthead.
That was
Very good.
Nice.
Eric, thanks for calling in.
I'm getting nervous now.
Isn't that great audition? Let me give it a shot. Hey, Butthead. Very nice. Eric, I think, would be a good voice on that cartoon. Maybe that's his next gig. Speaking of Beavis and Butthead, I was watching it.
Walk through the door.
I did not know, actually.
And Natalie, you said his face just lit up when she came in the room.
Yes, people should watch it on Howard TV because you can see him on the inside just light up. He's giddy, and he can't look at her. And he could look at Kurt and touch his hand and talk to him look at him straight in the eye, but not Diana.
It was actually sort of an exciting moment. Like Fred and I looked at each other because Eric was so excited. It was sort of one of those moments.
Yeah.
Let's take some phone calls. Ralph Sorello, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hey, now.
Hey, Ralph.
You know, the hotline phone was not working, so I have some quick things if you'd like to talk about anything. First of all, Eric, you blew it with Diana. You had your moment. You asked her to dinner. That's not going to happen. You should have started off slow, like I did with Natalie. Work her into your evil web.
Yeah, what's going on with you two? You say, Howard talked about it during the news. You said you developed some kind of relationship.
Listen, I would have a relationship with anyone here. I love this show.
Did Ralph come to your
Natalie's close to a stalker.
Right.
Did Ralph come to your Halloween party?
No.
But if he did, if he called you and said he wanted to come, but he needed
he was invited.
And he needed a place to crash, would you let him crash at your house?
I told him he could stay at my house. But I wasn't paying. I think he was waiting for me to say, I'll pay for you to come out. I didn't do that.
Yeah, well, you know, that's why you're not going to be my new BFF.
He's got all those Sam Simon points he could have flown on.
I know. I thought he might ask Sam Simon, but no. Prefers Hawaii.
What else you got, Ralph?
You know, Fred, it was great to hear the song, but the guitar was way too loud. Like, just way too loud. And I don't know what Howard was talking about with that morning zoo contest thing he was playing. You know, the first entry was just dreadful. It was horrible.
He called me yesterday morning right before Beth started running, and he said, hey, I want to go over this list with you. And he said, there's a clear-cut winner to me. When he told me that, I said, gee, man, I heard that, and I just didn't hear it.
It was like every bad thing that you would goof. I mean, it's terrible. They were like reading off a script. Well, tell me, Johnny, what's next?
Yeah. I mean, we were all adamantly against it to the point where Howard said, you guys pick the winners.
Eric, how do you feel about Ralph?
Oh, he gets on my nerves quite a bit.
Why?
Because
Don't you realize that I'm one of your biggest fans, and I just having fun with you?
Oh, yeah, but I like a lot of other people think that you call in way too much.
This is the guy who's on the phone every morning. Please.
Are you just jealous that Howard picks up with him faster?
Maybe a little.
I mean, Ralph is probably a stipulation to you having dinner with us tonight. Would you be able to have dinner with me and Ralph?
I don't know about that.
Wait a second. What makes you think I want to have dinner with Eric?
Oh, please, you love it.
No. We'll have to wheel him around or something.
Okay, let me ask you this. Would you have dinner with Ralph if it was Ralph, you, and Diana DeGarmo?
That maybe.
See, so it's really about me. He doesn't like me. It's not Ralph.
Eric's confused.
I did not even notice that you did not throw yourself into that.
Natalie, he's still under the delusion that he could bang her. He knows he's not going to bang you.
Eric, why didn't you
And I'm nicer than
I know.
Eric, why didn't you just ask for her email or her text or something? Why did you just make that clumsy grab for her boob? You know what I mean? Like, you got to start slow.
Because I can contact her through MySpace.
No, not MySpace. Every other stalker does that. You're a special stalker.
Yeah, you were looking for the stalker hotline.
Eric, would you like me to hang up on Ralph and move on?
But wait a second.
That would be nice.
All right, Eric requested it, and I'll do it. Bye, Ralph.
Hey, by the way, did anybody find that was a little bit sort of demeaning to Diana DeGarmo that we said to Eric, who would you like? And first it was Kelly Clarkson, then it was Catherine
Went down the idol list.
She was like third choice.
Now, the other...
See, because it was supposed to be someone that was a complete surprise to me, given the fact that I met Diana twice, and the other two I've never met even once. That's why I went with those two first.
I was waiting for you to guess Carrie Underwood. I figured that would have been...
Well, I met her twice also.
Oh, you're right. Now, the other half of this equation, of course, is that you've agreed now to have a real doll made of you. Do you regret that decision?
I agreed to the measurement part.
Yeah, we won't use it. We won't use those measurements for anything.
Yeah, no.
That's cool. It'll be funny. I think the guy hit it right in the head. It's an honor to have a real doll made of you, and it's not really like anybody will be, doing that to you. She's a pretty big fan. Eric, have you ever missed a show?
Yeah, actually, I have.
Why?
What were you doing?
Because of different trips that I've been on.
I go on trips.
Right.
I listen.
Right, but you're on a beautiful tour bus.
Got my stiletto. Got my computer.
Right.
Eric, did you like Natalie on Celebrity Superfan?
Yeah, she was good.
The Jillian Barberie that pissed you off, right?
Right, and Jimmy Kimmel.
And I pissed you off a little, too, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it's all right now.
All right, good. I blew him earlier. He's fine now.
Eric, you gotta admit that before the show, I don't know what you were doing, but you've gotten laid. You've met Natalie. You've met Diana DeGarmo. You've gone to a bunch of American Idol stuff, and you've got a little cottage industry of doing appearances. What's really the downside of the show? I mean, the show's really brought you a lot.
Well, yeah, but I guess pretty much the downside is...
We got you on American Dreams as an acting part.
Oh, right. The downside is that, my parents aren't completely happy with some of the stuff that has come out on air, and, I've had to catch the crap after from them.
See, that's where I really feel bad for you, because because you are a grown-up, but it's almost like you're a child, like you're beholden to them. When you were saying this morning that your parents were mad you were getting laid, like, how do they expect you to get laid?
Well, see, right now in the situation that we're in, I'm with my roommate living in a house owned by them. So we have to kind of toe the line and follow their rules because it's their owned house.
How do you generate income? Like, are you one of those SSI guys? Do you get SSI?
Yes, I get SSI.
But not enough to live the way you live right now.
Right.
Because your parents own the house and it's a nice house.
Right, and that's also why I came up with doing the JFSC.TV/ETA store.
Now, the guy that lives with you, I've never been able to figure out, is he a friend or is he more of like a caretaker friend?
Well, he's been a friend since junior high.
But he helps you with everything, right?
Right. Well, pretty much there are things that here and there that I do myself.
Right. And what's going to be the fallout from today? Like, did your parents say to you, if you go there, there'll be trouble? Or did you...
No, they didn't mind me going here. They just wanted me to not reveal a whole bunch.
Good.
Like, for instance, they don't want you talking about the threesome from last night?
Yeah. Well, that's why I couldn't let the two girls take, the control of saying, what happened last night instead of it coming out of my mouth.
Now, are your parents going to listen today, or do you think they're just going to read it on that website that they go to?
They'll probably just read it because I don't think they have a serious account at all.
Do you think your parents would ever... I mean, the threat is there, but are they ever really going to put you out?
I hope not.
Shouldn't there be a little piece of them? I'm a parent myself, and I would be... I mean, I get why it's not the greatest thing and not necessarily what you would want your son to have to endure, but you seem happy, and aren't they? Don't they? They should just be happy for you that you've gotten laid and that you're living life, things that maybe you never thought you would get to do, and now you do. I don't know. I can see. I'm hoping maybe it's just new to them, and they'll just learn to not read about it and know about it, but still love you as their son. That's what I would do.
But we've been down that road before, and it's true that we've had people who have had kids who have issues, and they said, okay, the show is goofing around a little bit, but it's allowed them to do things that they might not have ever gotten to do.
And it's kind of sad, too. I think parents, even though they're paying for you, I think that there has to, growing up, all of us have to mind our parents' rules because we're in their house. But I think at a certain age, that rule shouldn't apply. But if it does, may I say, get yourself a really good manager, and you could start making all of your own money with this real doll and with your appearances and with all sorts of stuff.
Now, Eric, some people were doubting that you had sex with those two women that were in there today. Anything you'd like to say about that?
Well, if they doubt that, they're wrong. Because I did.
I think he had sex. I just don't know if I think he had an orgasm. Because I think it's weird that he doesn't know how many orgasms he had.
Well, you gotta also take into consideration I'm kind of new to this whole thing, so I don't exactly know when that happens.
Well, let's hold on a second.
But you know it when you're rubbing on the bed, yeah.
Right.
Well,
you know when that happens, right?
Yeah, but it feels quite a bit different.
There's a feeling of euphoria that can't be,
how does it
that
feel?
Can't be missed.
In what way does it feel different?
Well, you got an actual real woman in bed with you instead of just the bed.
But you feel that rush of a roller coaster, spinning my head around and taking my body over. You know what I'm talking? Like there's you know what it feels like to finish, right?
Maybe it's different for Eric though. How do you feel when you finish?
Well, I just a little bit of chills go up and down. When it happens, and I have been able to tell a couple of times when it's happened, and although sometimes when I think it has happened, it actually hasn't though. So that's what kind of threw me off.
Oh, is there such a thing as a dry ejaculation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do you have like a regular ejaculate?
What's up, Energy?
Do you have a regular ejaculate?
Yeah, pretty sure of it.
Yeah. I mean, you might also be having like a little bit of premature ejaculation.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
All right, we only have a few minutes left. I want to get to the phones. Let's start with Rick in Pittsburgh. Rick, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what a fantastic show today. And, Eric, great job today, buddy. Be proud of yourself, man. It was so great to see you happy. What I wanted to raise was the song, When I See Beth Smiling. If that was ever released as a single, what a great way to play a tribute to Lonnie Heckman, to get some publicity for Sirius, and maybe even have some money go to some charity. It'd probably take, $500,000 to put that as the #1 song on the charts? I think it's easily doable with the Stern fan base. What do you think?
I agree. When we first heard that song, the reason we gave it to Howard is we thought it was so bad that it was sort of funny. But it does get in your head.
And it's a good melody.
Yeah.
It's a good melody.
Artie mentioned this on the air, and we were talking about it at the wedding. That poor guy died. You've sang the song. Shaw Blade sang the song. It's become sort of a legendary song, certainly on this show and beyond. And he's not there to...
It's so sad. But you know what I noticed? Did anyone notice when whoever called his mom to do the news story on it and said who sang it at Howard's wedding? It was kind of like... I don't think she likes it.
Oh, really? Not a fan of yours?
She might be a Republican. I'm just guessing.
Hey, Garrett, based on what you said before, we should honor Lonnie with a real doll.
Lonnie, the guy that...
Lonnie Heckman, yeah.
What did he look like?
In what respect?
Well, you said it was a great honor to have a real doll made of you.
Yeah, but we don't know what he looks like.
Oh, we'll find out.
I got a live model.
How are you going to measure him?
You can still be measured.
Really?
Yeah.
But, I was with Artie when Natalie sang it at the wedding. It was poignant on both those levels. It did make me sort of sad because it was such a nice thing. And then I really did think of the guy, especially Lonnie's mom had sent me pictures of the night Shaw Blades came to town. and she was on stage with them, and she wrote Howard this beautiful thank you note about how much it meant. And so the whole thing was, it was a great moment of love, but it was also really sad. And I thought of that guy. God, if he were alive, he'd be so thrilled.
Me too. I told everybody that story.
He was sick, and did he know he was going to die, or?
Yeah, I think he had a long term. He died of kidney failure, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he knew he was going to die, but he was sick for a long time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he knew that.
And it was weird because a lot of people at the wedding didn't know the story, and I ended up telling a few people. In fact, I was telling Pat Monahan the story. I said, this guy wrote the song, and then he passed away, and everyone was like, oh, it just made it a little bit more special.
Natalie, were you nervous performing for that at the wedding, or was it just...
Oh, my God, absolutely. I never perform by myself, and I don't do many weddings.
Well, that James Taylor story you told was
yeah, and you
great,
know what?
so.
Then I forgot to tell the other part about that guy. I love just watching people, and he cracked me up. But when I went into sound check earlier that day, we'd already established that he wouldn't be singing. So we're playing, and we're doing it, and he is singing. So we finished, and I say, I think I'm still going to stick with me just singing it. And he was like, oh, okay, all right, oh, that's fine, I won't sing. And he, instead of just not singing, he, makes a big gesture of, pushing storming the microphone away from him. And his friend was like, oh, what do you want? He was like, oh, I'm not singing, so you can just take this away. I was like, oh, my.
Just total attitude?
Yeah, well, I'm sure I messed up his, his hopes. He wanted to sing it, but he's just, the guy cracked me up. It's funny.
And when he was singing later, the Billy Joel song was You're My Home, which is off Piano Man. But the second song that he sang with Billy Joel, nobody could figure out what it was. The theory is it was a James Taylor song for obvious reasons, but did you recognize that tune? Do you remember?
Yeah, well, I know every James Taylor song. Well,
he sang You're My Home.
Right.
And then he sang another song.
Well, Sweet Baby James, they did together.
Right.
Then it was You're My Home, which is the Billy song.
And then it was sort of a more current James Taylor song, but nobody knew what it was.
I knew what it was, but I just can't remember.
Okay, we're still searching.
I know everything.
By the way,
like Robin.
By the way, James Taylor coming soon to the Howard Stern Show.
Oh, really?
Really? I can't believe it.
In fact, if you could stay a couple more days, Natalie, come back again. We'd love him.
I just thought after that brilliant interview with Carly Simon and their son, I thought he's never coming back here because he knows what's in store.
Well, he might be coming back.
Well, there's something to look forward to. Teddy's playing music. We've got to wrap up. Eric the Midget.
That's an A-lister, by the way. Take note, A-lister.
Eric, what would you like to plug?
JFSE.TV and JFSE.TV/ETA, my store.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air. Go ahead.
It's Eric the actor. I'm club fucking footed, you half-white.
I love that.
I know you are. I mean, I know now.
I don't love that you're club-footed. I love that you expressed it that way.
Right.
Does it make you feel good to make fun of people, fucker?
Who, me?
Yes.
Did I make fun of you?
Yes, Monday you were making fucking fun of me.
How so?
For my foot.
I didn't make fun of you. Eric, you're so delusional. Listen, I'm going to set you straight, and then I'm going to hang up on you. Number one, your foot was turned backwards. I said, I think something's really wrong with Eric. I was worried about you. I didn't make fun of your foot, and then you called in, and you start yelling at me that you're club-footed, and I go, I didn't know that. That's why I was asking. I don't think I made fun of it. I didn't ridicule you for it. I didn't say, hey, gee, he's a jerk, he has a club foot. I was like, wow, poor guy. Looks like something's really wrong. I don't know why you perceive everything to be I mean, I guess you've been made fun of in your life, and you're probably twitchy about it, but fact of the matter is I wasn't making fun of you. I'm the only person that treats you like a normal person.
Well, no,
I'm not the only one that saw it as you making fun of me.
Who else saw it that way? You heard from somebody?
No.
Not exactly.
No.
Probably were other people that felt that you were making fun of me.
I demand an apology. Please apologize for yelling.
And you don't treat him like a normal human being. You give him way too much leeway because of his affliction.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
yeah, it's true. I wouldn't even put up with half his shit.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Robin's right. You're not right about the 25-year-old, but you're right about this. Okay, Eric. Well, I understand what you're saying, but I don't agree.
Right. And unfortunately, last night, due to some problems with the online service we use for our show, we weren't able to do our show, but hopefully tonight we will be.
Take care, Eric.
You know, we heard nothing about that. Not one person called
Yeah,
to say
nobody.
we couldn't get the show.
What are you saying, Robin? No one complained that you couldn't get Eric the actor's show?
Not one peep.
All right. What is a clubfoot anyway? Is that where there's no toes?
No, you have toes.
What do you
it's
have?
where your foot is turned to the side. Instead of being flat-footed like, a normal person, the person that has it tends to walk on their ankle more than their actual sole of their foot.
Wow, that's a clubfoot. I thought a clubfoot was like it was misformed so that there was no toes, or like it was just like a ball at the end of your foot. But that's binding the foot.
Well, I've not actually seen a clubfoot. You hardly hear that term anymore.
So you mean if you stand up, your ankles turn and you're walking on your ankles almost?
Well, only the right foot.
Uh-huh.
Could that be corrected?
Yeah, they usually do operations.
For some reason, they've given up on Eric.
Oh.
I think he has so many things wrong that
No, see, unfortunately, with my lung capacity that I have, I can't go under general anesthesia.
Same with my bulldog.
Oh, I'm looking at one here. He's absolutely right. It's, like the ankle is more facing
Prominent.
the floor than the foot is.
Wow. That's painful, huh?
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah. It's unbelievable, too. He has siblings, and they're all, like, normal.
And he got everything in that family.
Well, you got one. And Eric got the book thrown out.
Yeah. Like the phone book.
Like, if you believed in past lives, it means Eric was, like, either, like, a rapist or a
And
killer.
maybe he was Hitler or something.
He might have been Adolf Hitler in a former life.
Could be.
And so he's being punished. I mean, Eric just doesn't get a break, right, Eric?
I guess not.
Yeah, I mean, but he survived. They told him he was going to die. When did they tell you were going to die?
Oh, in my teens.
Yeah.
And how old are you now?
Going to be 34 next week.
Well, that's great.
Next week is a birthday.
You almost doubled it.
You know who else had a famous? You know the famous guy who had a clubfoot was Joseph Goebbels from World War II. No, I'm not kidding you.
Really?
The Desert Fox?
And how could he be a part of the Aryan nation?
I don't know. Like, he should have been in the gas chamber.
Yeah.
If
they
were
should have
looking,
marched him and his clubfoot right in there.
Yeah, if they were looking for physical deformities and to destroy people with them.
Goebbels. Guys, something tells me Hitler...
Goebbels has a clubfoot. Off with his head.
Something tells me Hitler and his main henchmen were hypocrites.
Yeah. You think they weren't consistent. All right, Goebbels, you're a good guy, so you get to live.
Rex Marshal Goering.
Rex Marshal Goering says you're a clubfoot.
Yeah, wasn't there accusations that, like, Goering was into young boys and shit?
They were all
Oh, I'm sure there a lot of stuff was going on in there.
They were a bunch of thugs who somehow got elected, you know?
Gangsters.
Yeah. But Eric's got a tough life. He does.
He does.
I wasn't making fun of the clubfoot. I really wasn't, Eric.
Sure seemed like it.
Yeah. You know who else had a clubfoot?
Never been mistaken.
And I think you know this, Dudley Moore.
Yes.
The actor.
That's right.
Who was in the famous movie 10.
And it helped them to play a drunk.
Yeah, because you could see when he walked, he was always like sort of wobbly.
Yeah.
Oh.
I never knew that, and that makes total sense now, because when he played the drum, like, especially when he's running on the sand and the hot sand.
Yeah.
It helped out.
See? He turned his negative into a positive, as Dennis James said on the famous telethon where he got pranked by Captain Jenks.
Right.
Yeah. Eric, is there anything that's, like, not afflicted on your body? I mean, like, every part of you has something going on, right?
Not necessarily.
Is your penis normal?
I guess so.
Yeah. Like, it's not a club penis
It's
or...
not bent in any way, or...
No.
Gary Berghoff had a... that's another guy I remember.
From Radar?
I think Radar had a clubfoot, I think.
Really?
Oh. Yeah.
I'm almost sure you're right, Howard.
Yeah.
Speaking of actors, when am I going to get more roles?
I don't know. You're a tough sell to Hollywood.
You call up and start calling Howard names, and then you ask when you're getting more roles.
I gotta jumpstart Eric's acting career. He hasn't acted in a while.
That's why we forgot you're Eric the actor.
He could be the Joseph Goebbels star. Because they're looking for a guy with a clubfoot. But, yeah, Eric... What?
It's been, let's see, almost 4 years. It will be 4 years this month since the episode I was on aired of American Dreams.
Yeah, in Hollywood, they consider you bad luck because right after you run, Hollywood Dreams went off the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
American Dreams.
American Dreams.
American Dreams.
most hot actors do have 4 years in between each part.
Wait a minute. That show was on the NBC chopping block even before they thought of having me on it.
I know.
That was comedic license.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're going to get the American Dream newsletter this week.
Let me ask you something. I'm getting friendly with this guy, Robert Mills from ABC, who hosts, who works on The Bachelor. Would you consider being a Bachelor?
Why don't we submit him?
Oh, that would be great.
Would you ever consider that? You ever watch that show?
No, I never watched that.
Are you familiar with the premise? They put you in a house with like 30 of the hottest chicks, and they fight over you because they want to marry you.
So
Right.
in your case, it would be science fiction.
Oh, shut up, fat ass.
Hey, we're trying to get you apart. What are you doing?
Did you watch Artie and Letterman?
No.
Eric's very supportive.
I'm looking at a list. The comedian Damon Wayans has a clubfoot.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Had him on the show, Eric. Damon Wayans.
And he does a lot of that with the characters he does, actually, now that I'm thinking, like the wino guy. And
I was told for once you actually cleaned up.
Yeah, he just took a shave.
What? Oh, he's talking about me.
Oh, yeah.
For once.
Christy Yamaguchi, the ice skater, has a club. She was born with a club.
does?
She was born with a club.
And she became an ice skater, Eric.
Eric, why can't you become an ice skater?
Yeah, right.
Mia Hamm, the girl who played soccer.
Yeah.
See, you're lazy, Eric. All right, listen, Eric, I got to go. But thanks for the call, and I was not making fun of you. I mean, I've made fun of you in the past, but not for that.
Right.
Your attitude's a little
Crappy.
a little crappy and funny, but I'm not making fun of your clubfoot. Although I'd like to see it.
There's a million other reasons we think you're a shithead.
You gotta admit,
respectful piece of crap.
that picture was a little disturbing for people who care about you.
Yeah,
We
I
never
think-
knew that.
From what I remember, Howard was just saying, look, do you realize that, Eric? I mean, he was pointing it out to you.
Yeah, I was like, hey, the guy who dresses Eric is putting his shoes on backwards.
Right, he was being concerned.
I thought somebody was like trying to fool you or something.
Yeah,
That shoe is definitely turned around backwards.
it was crazy.
Yeah. So maybe somebody's goofing on him. All right, Eric, thanks.
Okay.
I do like you and I do worry about you, but you'll never believe that. Thank you. On the air, go ahead. In Louisville.
Yeah, hi, Howard. I was wondering if you or anybody else in there has ever heard Eric the Midget laugh. All the times I've ever heard him call into the show, all I've heard him do is complain. And sometimes I guess maybe whenever he's like in the middle of a sentence and he loses his breath, I think maybe if he laughs, he'll like suffocate himself and die or something.
I think I heard him laugh once when he was in here. Something made him laugh.
What was it like?
I don't know. I know what you mean. He seems like a kind of sour guy, but he did laugh once. Right? Do you recall that, Robin? Eric
Who are we talking?
Eric the Midget?
Yes, once he did laugh. He got a good giggle.
Yeah. I don't even remember what it was about.
Yeah.
JD says he remembers. Go ahead, JD.
I've heard him laugh several times on his Idol show.
On his Idol show.
And I could pull one, but it'd take a little while. He goes...
Right. Like a girl.
It's more of a giggle than a laugh.
It's real quick. It's
It's like the Michael Jackson kind of laugh.
well, it might be a little deeper, but that's how I hear it.
I'm club fucking footed, you asswipe.
Yeah, that's the Eric I know. All right, thank you, Randy. Thanks for the call. Let's go to Eric the Midget. Speak of the devil. There you go, Eric. Go ahead. You got your couple of minutes.
Eric the Black Actor.
All right, Eric.
Good morning.
Morning.
I just want to say I don't have any problems with you at all. You guys are not on my bad list. But callers like that are.
Why? He wanted to know if we had ever heard you laugh.
Yes, I laugh. Of course I laugh.
Well, how does he
we
know?
might not have ever heard it.
Why would you be mad? You get mad at everything. Why would you be mad? I want to know, hey, did you ever hear Eric the Midget laugh? I go, yeah, I think I have.
Because I get mad because shitheads like that are prank calling me left and right on my
He wasn't
cell.
prank calling.
I know, but I'm saying stupid-ass fans like him have been prank calling me left and right on my cell.
Well, why do you give out your cell?
It was an accident. I did it on a message board.
That's an accident. There's no such thing as an
How
accident.
did you have that accident?
Well, change it.
I copied an email that I emailed to the Bunny Ranch girl that copied it on to their board, and I forgot to take the phone number out of it at first.
All right,
That Bunny Ranch is always getting you into trouble.
Here is Eric the Midget giggling. This is actual tape of him if you've never heard him laugh. Listen carefully. That's it.
Play that again.
You're a chipmunk.
Sounds like a puppy.
That's as much as you can get out. You ever laugh uncontrollably for a little while, Eric?
He's a pretty controlled guy.
Yes, certain sitcoms and comedy movies and comics.
What sitcoms?
2.5 Men and some others.
Wow.
CBS, nothing on NBC.
Nothing that makes you laugh on NBC.
He's never laughed at anything on NBC.
They got all crappy sitcoms.
Eric, real quick, I don't want to dwell, but did you contact the guy from The Bachelor who I put you in touch with?
Yeah, as I said to Gary in a voicemail, I called him once last week, and he called back.
Oh, he did. So you're actually going to meet with him?
Yeah, I don't exactly know when, but I will.
Robert Mills.
Right.
Yeah.
They haven't spoken. They've only emailed her.
No.
You
Robin,
spoke.
you're not listening.
You're right. I'm not.
Yeah, nobody gives a
I-
shit, really.
I called him once, left him a voicemail, and he called me back.
So you talked to him?
Yes.
And when are you two meeting?
I'm not sure exactly when.
But what was the conversation about? A job?
Yes. And to be specific, he's not exactly looking for me to be on the actual Bachelor or the Bachelorette. May do, like a totally new project.
Oh, really?
Wow, your own project.
And again, thank you for putting me.
You're welcome. Okay, hope it works out.
That's
All right.
very cool.
All right,
Maybe
Eric.
Eric's project.
I don't know. I'm telling you, Robert told me he's for real. I said, don't put the kid on. If you're really into him and you really want to use him, he goes, no, I'm an Eric the Midget fan. I'd like to meet with him, and I'd like to talk to him about it.
This is very exciting.
Is there ever going to be a point in time when you change to say Eric the actor?
Yes. When you get your own series with Robert Mills, I will call you Eric the actor. How's that?
Okay.
All right.
Eric the Midget actor.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Shut up, fat-ass loser.
Yeah.
Artie the fat-ass loser?
Who's up on your fucking website selling most pictures out of anybody?
Right. How are sales?
They're all right, I guess.
0.0.
Are you making any money with that? With those pictures, Eric?
0.0.
And I had to shut the site down for a while.
Oh, you did?
You took your site down?
Well, due to one of the fans reported me to SSI.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
One of your fans reported me to SSI.
In other words, you get, because of your condition, you get Social Security assistance. And one of the fans actually took the trouble to report you to SSI?
Yes, and I had to go through a bunch of hoops to clear that up.
Boy, oh boy.
Our fans.
Our fans, boy. I'll tell you what, whatever shithead did that, I got to side with Eric on this. That's just low. The guy's in a wheelchair. He was trying to make some money. He doesn't make a lot of money.
Yeah, the government doesn't give out. He's not rich from the government.
Trust me, I don't like paying taxes. I mean, I got to, and I do it, and I understand my taxes have to go to some good things. I don't mind my tax money going to Eric.
Thank you.
I don't. Send SSI a photo of yourself. They'll understand, Eric.
No audio, because then they'll hate your guts.
First of all, I am sure they'd never want to take you to court. I mean, can you imagine wheeling Eric in and then the SSI guy standing there going, this motherfucker was selling pictures of himself on the internet.
Is the
I'm
judge
club fucking footed, you asswipe.
That's the thing,
Is
though.
the judge going to entertain me?
I mean, the judge would say, listen, there are there's a billion problems in this world greater than Eric the Midget selling some pictures on a website.
Tell me he can get out of that wheelchair.
You know what it is with SSI? You have to prove you have no other income. So it's probably the 15 cents he made selling Artie's picture
Right.
on there.
Yeah, like he's making a living.
Oh, Eric. That's ridiculous. And to the creep who reported him, you're fucked up. You're really going to rot in hell. That's messed up, man.
Yeah, I was sitting here just thinking about that woman who was shot with the arrow, and I said, somebody out there knows that was their arrow, and they're not coming forward.
No kidding.
Well, who turned in Eric the Midget?
Yeah, right. Turn that guy in. Turned in Eric the Midget. Imagine one of our listeners picked up the phone and called SSI and reported Eric.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's cold.
That guy was so stupid he didn't know the right office. He reported me to 2 offices here in Sacramento.
So what happened? They wrote you a letter?
Yeah.
Wow. And then
Were they threatening to turn off your assistants?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Can you imagine the condition he's in?
Really? And making him work to keep his assistants. That's another thing he doesn't need on his plate every day.
So you were making a couple extra bucks, right? And now you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I guess that person's happy now.
How did that affect your lifestyle?
Well, couldn't get quite a few things that I needed to get.
I hope that person feels really good about themselves. Artie, even you got to feel bad for the little guy.
Not really.
No? You're okay with him being...
Matter of fact,
yeah, I knew it. I knew Artie. Artie was the one.
Artie turned him in?
It's either Artie or John Hine.
Why, does John Hine have a problem?
I don't know.
I think everyone has a problem with him.
All right.
I wouldn't turn him in, though.
No,
I wouldn't. You wouldn't turn them in.
I would never rat a kid out like that.
All right. All right, Eric, thank you.
No problem.
That's a sad story right there.
Good luck. Good luck continuing to rip off SSI.
Yeah. Not that you should rip off SSI, but I figure if he sells a few pictures, it wouldn't have really affected anything.
Yeah.
That is a low.
Yeah. Roy, you're on the air.
No Name on line 1. You're on the wrap-up show. Hello, No Name.
Oh, you're talking to me. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I just turned on and heard on the repeat that someone ratted out Eric the Midget to the Social Security Administration, and Howard calling him a shithead. I am that shithead.
No, seriously, are you being serious?
Yeah.
Now, why would you do that? Listen, I love fucking with that little guy, but that's a really sort of terrible thing to do. I mean, are you doing it because you wanted to break his balls, or are you doing it under some premise that you feel he's ripping off the system? Why would you do it?
If he's earning an income, then he shouldn't be getting Social Security benefits. That's meant for people who can't work or earn an income.
But he can't.
And if he's earning,
but you look at him. You see, he's not capable of any physical labor, right? And there's not really a lot of things that he can do. So he figured out a way through being on the show and taking, quite honestly, quite a bit of shit from us to earn a couple of extra bucks. I mean, he's not breaking the bank. You know what I mean?
Right. I just wanted to call into question, if he's earning an income, is it enough where he doesn't deserve the benefits anymore? I mean, if they decide that, okay, he's earning a little bit of extra money, but he still qualifies for Social Security, fine.
Does Eric piss you off? I mean, was it personal about Eric, or was it more about the principal?
It was, yeah, it's really infuriating to listen to how ungrateful and arrogant he can be. And then I heard that guy that he blew off at the Bunny Ranch, his handler was walking around that place with, quote unquote, a wad of cash. So it tells me he's maybe making a few bucks. But like I say, if Social Security decides that he's earning an income, but it's not enough to cancel his benefits, I'm fine with that. I just called into question, like anyone, he should be paying taxes if he's earning an income, and not getting on the public dole if he's bringing in his own money.
So let me ask you a question. You figured it was him. How did you know who to call, and how many calls did you have to make, and what were the conversations like?
It was a quick email to Social Security.
Did you at least call him Eric the actor when you reported?
See, that's funny because Eric said it today on the show that it took that they contacted 2 different offices.
No, I just sent one email.
Well, you might not be.
Let him talk. Let him talk. You sent an email to who?
To Social Security Administration. They have a link reporting Social Security fraud.
And how did you know Eric's name?
It's all over the place. He's got an IMDb page.
Right.
And what?
Eric Lynch.
And what
put you over the top? Like, what made you decide, okay, you know what, this is why I need to report him?
The day, I think it was either Howard or Robin asked him, now, Eric, do you pay taxes? And he says no, doesn't even file a return. If he's making even just a few $1,000s, you still have to file a return. It's just, I got so sick of listening to him thinking that he's entitled and above having to follow the rules that the rest of us have to follow.
Now,
that's what bothered me.
Now, Eric does get under a lot of people's skin and can rub people the wrong way. But do you, Gary and Benji, think that this is going a little too far?
I do. I really do. I think it's going a little too far. I think that, like I said, I think he could be a huge pain in the ass. But at the end of the day, look at him. Look at the obstacles he's dealing with. And it'd be one thing if he were, running a lucrative clothing company out of his home. But like I said, he comes on the show and he lets us break his balls pretty hard. From that, he's got a small degree of notoriety, and he's selling a couple of pictures and a couple of artist pictures. What is he really making?
Benji?
If it was purely on principle, I would feel bad for Eric, but I would understand how the guy felt. But to do it out of nastiness, just because you don't like Eric, that just seems kind of mean to me.
So you think this is vengeful?
I didn't do it because I don't like him. I honestly don't like the guy, but it bothered me in the same way I would see someone who is in perfect physical condition and filing workman's comp claims.
Have you ever reported anybody for anything like this before?
One time for tax problems because of the business I'm in, and someone was doing shenanigans with state sales tax.
Right, because you don't sound entirely truthful, because you just said that one of the reasons you reported Eric is because you don't like him and you found him to be ungrateful.
I don't like him, but it's not the reason.
Right.
I felt he's trying to play both ends.
What's your name? What's the college name?
No name.
Oh, no.
I'd rather not say. I don't feel like getting all the crap email from the...
I was going to say you're not such a bad guy. Give your business a plug.
You can go to MySpace/Eric the Ego if you want to see the parody page I made up of him.
Do you fear how Eric's going to react to this?
No.
Wait, John.
No, I just think he should pay taxes like everybody else, and if Social Security still thinks he qualifies for benefits even though he earns a little bit of an income, I'm fine with that. I just wanted to be sure that he's playing by the rules that the rest of us have to play by.
I mean, Benji, wouldn't you be furious if this happened to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Like I said, I understand if someone says listen, I'm against Social Security, but I would never try to take it away from Eric on a personal level.
You're against Social Security?
I'm a libertarian, so I'm against any kind of for the most part, any kind of social welfare.
All right, No Name, we're going to let you go. Any message you want to leave for Eric?
No.
Okay, so you feel like you're just doing your civic duty?
I just feel that everyone should play by the rules.
I'm looking at this website. It's a picture of Howard's poster for Private Parts, except Eric's face is on it with the sunglasses. Eric the Midget is starring in tiny parts. And it says, Eric the Ego, can't believe they got me to say ack, and it's just a very angry...
Hey, it looks like you illegally stole that poster.
Yeah, I was going to say, No Name, do you have rights to use that poster on that website?
By the person who did the graphic, yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Howard?
They don't have the rights.
No, I forget his name. Dr. Ivan, I think, graphics. He did the thing.
Right, so he took it illegally and you just put it on your site.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'll take it down if you guys want me to.
No,
I've got a whole bunch of pictures that I can play around with.
That's all right.
Well, thank you for coming clean and calling in on the wrap-up show.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, that was No Name, and I don't even know what to think of that.
No.
Eric the Midget wants to, I think, I would guess, discuss American Idol. I don't know what else he'd have on his mind.
Is he still doing that horrible show?
Yeah. Eric, you could stop doing that horrible show.
Really? Nobody's listening.
What are you going to bore us to fucking tears with now?
I'm not going to do it.
Wait, come on.
Fred, stop hitting that.
Go ahead, Eric.
I'm not going to stop doing that show, and it's not horrible.
It is, Eric. It's really bad. First of all...
No, it's not.
I spent a minute or two talking about American Idol, and even I was bored. It's a boring topic.
And you get right to the point.
Yeah, I mean, I get to it and I get done with it.
He slices and dices.
You know, I say, hey, the chick with the tattoo, that's the, first of all, any girl with a sleeve, forget about wearing an outfit with a sleeve. The sleeve becomes the outfit. Eric the Midget, go ahead.
Thank you for finally coming back to me.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, by the way, I hung up on Eric the Midget. I didn't mean to.
Oh, I was going to say, was he holding on the whole time you were arguing with Scott?
Well, no, he was on the phone, and at some point he wasn't. So I must have, moved on to another caller. I didn't even remember he was
We
there.
never even got to hear what he had to say.
It was nothing personal.
It was my favorite Eric call in months.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, fat ass.
Okay.
All right, Eric. Go ahead. What do you have to
Angry
say
little
that's so important?
Fucker.
Well, just wanted to say that you guys were talking about Idol. The last 2 weeks, I think that the Adam Kid has been the worst performer ever in the history of that show.
You're wrong.
Thank you.
Speaking of bad,
I won't let this go on any longer.
speaking of bad performances, let's talk about your hairline, Eric. What's going on there, buddy? Where's the hat?
I think Eric's call today was relevant in light of the American Idol discussion. He feels...
I don't know who he's talking about.
The gay-looking dude. He's got to be gay, this kid.
The one that sang the Johnny Cash song last week really badly.
Yeah, what's going on with your forehead, man?
Yeah, what's going on with your hairline?
Look at that fucking thing.
What's going on with your waist,
No, Eric, what's going on? Where's the hat?
You know what it is? He just got a new dye job.
Yeah. Did you just dye your hair again?
It's been a couple weeks.
It's darker than it's been, and
they're all blotchy.
Your forehead has a huge square of red.
It's like a tire ran over his face.
I never thought I'd say this to a person, but put your Oakland A's hat on.
Eric, you got do you see it? There's a huge red square on your forehead, almost like that guy from Russia, Gorbachev.
You look like Moscow.
It looks like Moscow is on his forehead.
You look like the Kremlin.
I think it's funny that Eric dyes his hair.
I know.
It's great.
He wants to look good.
It makes Eric Eric.
I like that Eric's vain.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of guys in his condition wouldn't even care what they look like. He does.
He's looking for a look.
Yeah, he
I don't think
grooms himself.
he's gotten it yet.
I don't know if you can see it, but he's got a thing on his lower left lip that's like a fucking Christmas ornament.
Is it the herpes?
No, it's not on the lip. It's on the cheek,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
like right next to the lip.
Right, and there's something on the nose. He's broken out today.
Yeah, you're pretty broken out, Eric.
Did he have a fight with a snake?
No, I did not.
It sucks. On top of it all, he's got acne. You know, it's terrible.
I think the acne.
Well, at least acne goes away. Doesn't take a doctor.
What? Huh?
At least acne clears up.
Oh, okay.
And what does Artie have that doesn't clear up?
This fat ass.
That was kind of weak. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll be thin way before your acne goes away.
Oh, yeah, you'll be thin in a couple days or a week, whatever.
You know what? Let's have a contest. I can lose 50 pounds before your acne goes anywhere.
Eric, what is going on your lip there? Is that, it's not a herpes, is it?
Be careful with these
That's
broads.
too far away, I think.
Yeah.
It's just, zits.
Zits. What do? You try to squeeze it and then it's like not squeezable?
All right.
Yeah. Did you try squeezing that? Because it looks like it got inflamed.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, went wrong, huh?
But the most recent thing that I've done to my hair is had it cut last week.
Yeah, I like it. What about this big blotch on your forehead? What is that? Is that psoriasis or nerves?
No, it's part of my condition.
Oh, is it?
I've had it since I was a kid, and it's become more and more noticeable as I've gotten older. The geneticist that I saw in February said it's called stork's footprint.
Oh, stork's footprint.
That sucks. I'm
He's
sorry.
got everything.
Eric didn't get one fucking break in
Not
life.
one, yeah.
That proves there's no God.
Well, Eric really, seriously, I like Eric. He just didn't get one break.
Not one. Yeah.
Stork's footprint. Nobody has that.
Right.
I don't know anybody with that.
Got a club foot and everything else. And
Club foot. He's 3 feet tall. He's even prematurely gray.
Is that why he dyes his hair? I was going to ask. Is it just a vanity thing? He likes the color, or are you gray, Eric?
Yeah, it's a family thing.
At least he has hair, though. I mean, he did get that. Eric, at least you have hair.
Right.
You know. But, I mean, you got stork's footprint. How many people in the world have that?
I don't know. Didn't ask.
And do they call it that because it looks like a stork stepped on your head? I'm being serious. Yeah, it looks like there's a big footprint on you.
Not the most sensitive of names.
Yeah, I mean,
right. It's like the stork was pissed at him when he delivered him.
Well,
He kicked him on the way out.
It's like a nickname in Brooklyn or something. Like
yeah, like the stork delivered him to the parents.
It said here.
And then the stork just stepped on his head and fucking like here's a piece of shit you got to deal with the rest
Well,
of
here's
your
your messed up baby. Now here's a kick.
Well, yeah, you know how neighborhood nicknames are just brutally honest, like shit breath Tony. Stork. I mean, the first guy who ever got stork's footprint. And Eric, I think that's the only two people that.
And what is stork's footprint? How many people in the world have it? Do you know?
Not a clue.
Yeah. What is it, Benji?
Hey, Eric, are you sure, like, the doctor just didn't say that? Because that doesn't come up as anyone having it.
He just named it. He
Do you
said,
think the
I
doctor
gotta say something.
Yeah, do you think the doctor went and said, "Oh, Eric, don't worry about it. It's the stork when he left you at the door."
The doctor got high and said, "You got stork's footprint."
You know, like
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because maybe like the
It's like an
doctor
old
was
wives'
trying.
tale
Well, maybe
thing.
the doctor was just trying to like make him feel better. You know, hey, when the stork left you with your parents.
Oh.
I heard the parents shot the stork when they left there.
Exactly.
By the way, Doc, you'll be glad to know my parents killed that stork, stuffed it in me.
He won't be footprinting anybody else.
No. Stork's footprint. So rare you can't even find it on the internet. Jesus.
You sure you're saying that right? Is that a technical term?
I'm sure.
No. All right, well, Eric, thanks for the observation about Idol.
Right, and also, by the way, Scott's argument about whipping tigers and lions and horses, the trainers that do that, they don't even come anywhere near the animal with the whip.
All right, okay.
With, you know, he actually...
I'm sorry.
I have time for you to step in on it.
Yeah, take care, buddy.
All right, Eric, thanks.
We'll see you.
Good point.
All right.
That's right. They just crack the whip. They don't hit the animal.
Exactly. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyone plugs their shit wipe?
Oh, by the way,
Fizzle chest?
I was looking around. Stork bite.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
that's it.
Stork bite.
It says stork bites occur in 1/3 of all newborns.
That's what you got.
1/3.
1/3 of all newborns. Although it sounds like something that goes away. I don't know.
Unlike Eric.
Right.
Eric, it's called stork bite.
Okay, they told me the wrong thing.
Okay, see ya.
You talk about when you talk about that he never gets any breaks.
He doesn't.
We're talking about this, and we found it. It says occasionally it doesn't go away.
And Eric's got the one that doesn't
and
go
it's some
away.
rare case.
He wins that lottery.
It's also
man.
called salmon patch.
Right.
I feel for you, buddy. Take care.
Salmon patch.
And they said maybe lasering might be able to fix it, although...
Oh, what are you going to do?
What's the
Laser
point?
Eric?
I think they have to laser half his head off.
On top of it all, you have salmon patch.
And Dr. Jules is on the phone. He says he knows about stork's bite. Yes, Dr. Jules.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Yeah,
Great,
he's
Dr. Jules.
Dr. Jules is a dermatologist.
He's the guy who gave Jeff his ass.
Right. What do you know about
He
this?
shaved Jeff's ass.
What do you know about stork's bite?
Stork bite is actually very common, and the reason why it's called a stork bite is it's usually on the back of the neck, and most people don't even know they have it. If you look at the back of the neck, you'll see it's a port wine stain. It's because people used to think that storks would pick up a kid by the back of the neck, and they call it a stork bite.
I want to meet the people who thought that.
But as you can see, Eric's forehead, I'm looking at the sticker thing. It cuts right down the midline. You see, it stops right in the middle of his forehead.
Yes.
Very common, and that is going to be permanent. But it is easily lasered off. He could have had it done as a kid. Well, they probably didn't have a laser back then, but it can be treated.
Oh.
But, I mean, really, with Eric, I mean, would it make a difference?
Hey, I bet you, Eric, we'd like to get rid of that, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting rid of it.
I mean, you know.
And the zits are easy to get rid of. And
What would you do for the zits, Dr. Jules?
a little tetracycline or minocycline.
Maybe Accutane?
No, he doesn't need that.
He doesn't have that bad
It's not that bad.
Maybe a burqa.
Yeah.
I was going to say, just cut off his head.
How long would it take you to laser off his stork face?
stork face, because that is his
It would
face.
take like 4 or 5 treatments.
Or what if we actually put a stork's face on his current face?
Oh, it takes 4 or 5 treatments, huh?
Yeah, it's not just a
Yeah, but
simple.
it's painless.
It's painless?
I mean, they do it. They do it. A lot of these people have huge. Unfortunately, you have a newborn that has like half their face. As they start really, really young before the kid goes to school. So.
Right.
But
Well, like how long does you have to wait in between the treatments?
about 3 weeks.
Any chance you could turn his foot around?
That's not his specialty, I don't think.
No, you don't do that, huh?
I'm club fucking footed. What the hell?
Club fucking footed, you asswipe.
All right, thanks, Dr. Jules. Maybe, Eric, maybe you ought to look into that if you want.
All right. Well, listen.
If you were in the New York area, I'd send you over to Dr. Jules. He'd probably take care. He'd probably comp you. Of course.
I hook him up.
He'd hook you up, but you're not around here.
Give Curl a free ass.
You're not kidding.
And what an ass it is.
You know, Eric, I bet you Dr. Jules would have comped you if you were around here.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Dr. Jules.
Take care.
Good.
I don't know if there's enough time to get into this.
He's always mad at you. You're the only person who does anything for him, and yet he beats you up every chance he gets.
I guess his TV show is debuting tonight.
Fringe?
Fringe.
Uh-huh.
His episode. I saw something on the internet where they interviewed him about his character and how he got into the part, and it was really funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, Fringe is on Thursday night. So he's been trying to call in to get on. I see him. He's on hold. And a lot of times you and I are in the middle of something. We're doing something for the show. I can't pick up the phone and get to him.
He expects us to stop.
He gets very irate.
Especially now that he's an actor with a show coming on television.
And he went into a rant. He can't believe we spent 2 hours talking about bed bugs when he should be on the air promoting Fringe. I mean, it's hysterical. So he left a bunch of voice messages.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's almost like you want him to be upset because then he gets us such good voicemail.
Here's the insane world of Eric the Midget.
This is a message to the Howard Stern Show and to Johnny Fratto. I was hoping to be able to be interviewed this week to promote the Fringe episode that will be airing Thursday night, the 30th, on Fox at 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock Central. But so far, I've only been left on hold. You know, that's not cool. That's pissing me off.
It's not cool.
Johnny, you're supposed to do your part as my manager, like other managers, for their talent, and call Gary or Will and get me airtime. Instead, you know, even though we have this phone and these Evos, and, you know, I have the numbers to your other phones and this phone, I still can't seem to get a hold of you. What was the purpose of getting these phones? To be able to get a hold of you easier. But for some reason, and that's not fucking working yet. So, you know, I would like to get airtime either tomorrow or Wednesday to promote this episode.
That's something. It's having a midget tantrum.
I know. I love how he knows what Johnny's supposed to do. Yeah, Johnny is my manager. Like other managers, you should be calling Gary and getting me airtime.
You want more?
I love it.
And also, it pissed me off this morning, Howard, being left on hold, listening to you rant and bitch like a little girl about bed bugs and about DDT. FYI, our national bird, the bald eagle, almost got brought to the brink of extinction.
Not true. I'm going to play you a clip from Michael Crichton, who's no longer with us. He essentially says what's on that junk science website, that all of these studies that supposedly wiped out birds are all bullshit. They were not done accurately. There was no example whatsoever that DDT affected bird eggs. Zero evidence.
To the DDT. They're not going to bring that fucking shit back
Yes, they are.
because of that. Between hunters, farmers, and DDT, eagles almost
No.
or non-existent.
Nothing to do with DDT, I'm telling you. I've researched this to death.
So it's either we kill off our national symbol and bring back DDT.
Bring back DDT. Don't listen to Eric. Doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Eric's fighting you on the DDT.
Yeah, he has no clue. It's all go to junkscience.com and check out what I'm talking about. Oh, here's his third message.
And Johnny, do your job too, and get me some airtime, and also maybe get me an interview on Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh,
no,
I'd watch that. Eric, a guest on Jimmy Kimmel, being interviewed about Fringe. Can you imagine?
Johnny's not doing his job. He's right. He's not on Jimmy Kimmel.
That's right. He should fire Johnny. I'm sure Johnny would be really upset.
Johnny could get back to his own job.
Point with that show only being 2 nights away, more than likely it will have to be a Skype interview. I don't care if...
what?
I don't know.
You know, due to you, Johnny, or due to the show, I want to be on that show, Jimmy Kimmel. Was an interview to promote my episode of Fringe.
What is he talking about?
He said it might have to be a Skyped interview, like video chat.
Oh.
Yeah, Jimmy's going to put Eric on Skype because that'll look good. Because he's such a... he's not Brad Pitt. I think if Brad Pitt said, I'll be on Skype, maybe. Jimmy wouldn't even do that. He'd send a camera down to Brad Pitt's
Right,
house.
they'd have a crew go.
Right.
Now, we got these Evos. I would like you to call me on the Evos.
What's an Evo?
And finally...
We have these Evos?
Yeah, what's an Evo?
Must be like Skype. Like a phone type
We
thing.
have these Evos.
Yeah.
Talk to me and finally get things going. All right? Do your job. And, Howard, stop bitching like a little girl about DDT.
It's my show. I'll bitch about whatever I want. And, Eric, I swear, now it's at the point when I'm doing my show and I look over at the computer and I see Eric's on there, I kind of feel like, oh, wow, I got to get to Eric.
Well,
Fuck that.
it's working what he's doing.
Yeah. Eric, I'm doing a show. I can't drop everything for you, whether you like the topic or not. And by the way...
Quite frankly, do you realize you get more appearances on this show than many famous people?
Yeah.
Right.
So I can't believe you're bitching about airtime.
And I don't know any other show that has you on, including Jimmy Kimmel. None of them.
Everyone else, we say, you've had too many appearances, let's space them out. You get on almost every day.
Yeah, and then I'm in the middle of a bit or something, I'll see Eric's on the phone, and go, oh, shit, Eric's on the phone.
How do you think you got that show? And don't you think it's a little late to be figuring out what your PR plan is?
And you really think Jimmy's going to have you on Skype?
He's had people on Skype interviews before.
Who?
I don't remember who,
Right.
but he's done it.
People as big as you in show business? I mean, Eric, you're not exactly a household name.
Neither was the cooking kid that he had on a couple weeks, or about a month or so ago. He had a 15-year-old kid that no one probably knew about. And
On
did
Skype?
the cooking segment.
On Skype?
No.
Oh.
In the studio.
Right.
We're talking about Skype appearances.
And the kid had something interesting. He's got a thing going on. He's
Probably
a chef.
was a charming kid.
Yeah. You're not exactly charming. I saw that interview you did for like that sort of, it went around on the internet. It was Eric being interviewed about how he got into his role.
Uh-huh.
And it was so boring. I mean, it was funny because it was Eric, but it was like, they go, Eric, how did you get into your part? And he goes, I grew a beard. Took him like an hour to spit that out.
So the truth is boring. That is all I did.
I know, but it was just kind of,
Well, that's not really much acting.
I mean, you got into your part by growing a beard.
Well, I figured a completely clean-shaved homeless man want to look right.
Well, imagine Eric on Jimmy Kimmel. Like, what is Jimmy going to really ask Eric? Like, there's no history there. So all of a sudden, Eric pulls up. I'm on Fringe. Oh, well, how did you prepare for your...
I'm just here to promote.
Yeah. How did you prepare for your part? I didn't shave. Well, thank you for coming.
He's making some sense. He's saying that it seemed to him wrong that a homeless man should be clean-shaven.
Yeah.
So he thought about his appearance.
Well, homeless man also doesn't shower and doesn't, wipe himself when he shits. So
well,
maybe...
you can act dirty, but you got to, have the hair on your face to be unkempt.
A real actor would, shit his pants.
That would be great. How did you prepare for your role? I shat my pants.
Let me play this thing. Let's see if it works. Stop me if it's not working, okay? Because it's sort of a visual thing. It's Eric sitting on a bench being interviewed.
On a bench?
Yeah.
I'm in my wheelchair being interviewed.
Oh, yeah. But he's by a bench of some kind. I don't know exactly what's going on here.
I play a homeless man. The fact I'm playing a homeless guy, I decided not to shave, and that's about all I did to prepare.
When you read about his character on Howard Stern, you read that he's grumpy and all that, and not at all. He turned out to be...
That's his co-star. I don't know the guy's name.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
He's actually a very sweet, innocent, kind person. You picture someone.
Eric's now in show business. Eric's in show business because you know how everyone compliments each other in those interviews?
This guy's saying nice things about Eric?
Yeah, he's like, hey. He's like Daniel Day Midget. He's like, yeah, Eric was very, very pleasant.
He's unlike his character.
Yeah.
Really raspy voice, and then you see this guy who's a small guy. It must be such a different universe for him.
It was a very short scene, but, it was cool. My character is in the subway and encounters Newton.
Hey, Marker. Crowd. And action!
And then you see Eric acting. It's great. I won't play the whole thing. I don't know if you want to hear more.
Right. Does Eric talk a little more?
Yeah, he's in there. You hear him actually doing his scene.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but you got to see it. It's a visual.
Know. And that's on Thursday night?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
The guy says to Eric, watch this box. That's Eric's scene. And Eric goes, okay, and guy gives him $5 and he goes, you could give me some more money. And he gets $3 more out of him. Look.
Do you mind doing me a favor? Would you keep an eye on the box while I go to the restroom?
He hands me $5, and I look at the 5 and I, say, $5? Are you kidding? I'm a professional, pal. Come on now. I'm sure you have 3 more of these in your wallet. He hands me more money.
All right. 1, 2, 3. There you go. You drive a hard bargain.
But ends up
talking to Eric like he's a child. You're like Mini Brando in that scene. It's very impressive.
Thank you.
Wow. The way you just kind of negotiated that $3 extra.
Did you ad-lib that, or was that in the script?
It was 3 extra 5s.
Oh, 3 extra 5s.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That there's 3 more of those. That 3 more $5 bills.
Yeah.
You get $20 for that.
Guess I wasn't paying attention.
You didn't understand. It's too deep for you.
What's in the box?
I don't think I can give that away.
I see.
But you know.
Yeah.
Of course he knows. He's an insider. Do you miss the cast and crew?
Yeah, it was cool being up there.
It's hard to come down off that kind of experience.
Was it sad leaving? Because they're all staying. They're regulars.
Yeah. You're the only one leaving.
Yeah, I mean, I did kind of wish I could have stayed a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Would you like to be a regular on the show? Maybe they'll bring back the guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, maybe you'll be a recurring character.
I don't think that is a possibility.
Ah, so you die.
Yeah, I mean, I could let that out because it is said in that clip.
Right.
That you haven't played that part of it, but it said that my head explodes.
Oh, so the box blows up and your head explodes?
Right.
Wow, I want to see that.
Something to that effect.
What perfect casting.
I mean, the whole place will be cheering. So we're going to see a special effect, and they're going to blow your head up?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'm going to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't know that. So the box blows up and we watch your head blow up.
Right.
And then do we see your just like your dwarfy body just laying there with no head?
Yeah.
Wow. You're a
This is great TV.
You're like Leonardo DiDorfio. Wow. Oh, this is a great episode. Eric gets his head blown off, and you see him.
What we've been waiting for, to blow up Eric the Midget.
So did they have to take a head cast of you?
No, just measure.
They measured your head?
Yeah.
How big is your head? What was the measurement, I wonder?
I think hats I wear 7 or 7.5.
It's got a pretty big head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full-size head.
Did they have a stunt double during the dangerous blowing up scene?
No.
I tell you, he'd be a great guest on Jimmy. Listen to him. Would it be funny if Jimmy just sat there and didn't even interview? Like, they just run out of shit to talk to Eric about?
And just sit there.
You just
in
sit there and
silence.
stare at him. Because, you know, like, I could just shut up now and Eric would just be quiet. And...
I also have to be careful of what I say, too, you know, because of the contract that they have had me sign.
Oh, so at any second you're just waiting to blurt out some inappropriate stuff?
I'd love to see him on True Blood as like a midget vampire. You never see any midgets who wears
It would be great if they made Eric a vampire.
like the king of the vampires.
And then he's running around, wheeling around, trying to find blood.
I'm the original Dracula.
He's wheeling around trying to find blood.
Yeah, he's like a vampire that hasn't had blood in 1,000 years. It's like he's almost shriveled up. And then he drinks the blood, and then he turns into like this gorgeous guy.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, like that big blonde guy. They rob him of blood for a long time. He winds up as Eric the Midget.
Yeah, they open up the fucking cement like 1,000 years from now, and they see that laying in the grave, and he's like barely alive. I'm so glad you uncovered me. Then he bites someone on the neck, and then he turns into this godlike figure.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
The HBO series I'd like to be on is Entourage.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to be on that.
I don't see that happening.
No.
All right, Eric, I got to move along.
Like no one else from your show has been on that before.
Yeah, well,
We say you can be on True Blood.
we told you, you're going to be a vampire that hasn't had blood for 1,000 years, and you're almost dead.
Yeah, I watch that one too, but I would prefer to be on
Entourage. Yeah,
Well, the job is True Blood.
no, the job is for True Blood. It's a script that I will be writing for True Blood.
We don't see you in Entourage.
What I really would like to do is get a reality show on TLC, you know, with all the other little people shows that they have called Little Actor Big Roles.
But you're not a little actor. That would go to somebody like Marty the Midget.
Robin, you're ruining his show, please.
The only show, his reality show would be the little guy who calls into the Howard Stern show.
Right. All right, Eric, I got to go, okay? It's been fascinating. And good luck with Thursday night.
Right, and for people to see that clip that you played, check out the YouTube page, JFSC03, or Facebook, Johnny Fronto Social Club.
Could you ever look up anything? Do you ever notice that, like, Eric never has a simple way of reaching him?
It's always so complicated.
Yeah, like,
People wasting their time trying to request me on Twitter. Forget it. I'm not going to accept you. I'm going to block you.
is this a tape or is this really him?
This is Eric.
How is
Eric,
it? What is
are
he?
you carrying
What
on
is that? How did you switch topics?
Go onto the Johnny Fronto Social Club on Facebook, and you can follow me there.
You're not going to let people follow you on Twitter.
Why not?
No, because some fakes ruined it. There were 6 pages of me copying my tweets to African American celebrities and turning them racist. So
That's funny.
I closed my tweets.
You have you're announcing that you're no longer on Twitter.
Hey, by the way, I did find someone.
Well, I'm on Twitter. I just use Twitter to look at other people's tweets. I don't.
Have you bothered to take any acting classes since you want to be an actor? Have you bothered, like, now that you're not in a role, but maybe you could take some acting classes? Would you ever put any energy into that?
I don't know. I mean, if there was somewhere around here to do that, I guess I would.
But you don't have a burning desire to really learn to act.
No. He's a natural. Hey, by the way, I found someone in your area to give you an IQ test, so we can finally find out if you have any intelligence. Because I can't figure out what your deal is.
Any intelligence.
Right. We found a guy, legitimate guy through our IQ service.
Are you going to take it?
I think I would. I don't know if I completely would trust the results.
Well, don't. That's all right. We trust the results.
It's a legitimate test, Eric.
Yeah, I'm not sending you a fake. That's just not funny. Hey, you'll talk to Gary off the air. I don't know. I don't know. He's wanted to take an IQ test. I arrange it. Then he doesn't want to take it. You
now
never
he
know
says he wouldn't trust the result.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Gee, I wonder why.
No, this is not a. We're not
Not a
joking
goof.
around. We're not sending high pitch Eric.
I give you my word. It's legitimate. Oh my God, where is he right now? Where does he go?
I don't know.
Like, where?
Why is there a delay?
I don't know. It's just so odd. You know, I was thinking about him. I don't know. All right, here's a question for you. Who do you think is taller, Eric the Midget or a fire hydrant? I know the answers. Gary, give me the sheet.
I think a fire hydrant.
See, I think Eric might be taller than a fire hydrant.
I forget how tall Eric is.
This is called What's Taller, Eric or something else? All right, you ready? This is called What is Taller Than Eric the Midget game. Okay. All right, what's taller, Robin?
We should start by saying how tall Eric is.
How tall are you, Eric?
Last time I was measured, I was 3 feet exactly.
3 feet?
How come it says 3.5 feet here?
Because that's what he said, because we took it off of what he said last time he was on.
Oh, so then
this is all wrong.
Are you 3 feet or 3.5 feet?
When I was last measured at a doctor's office, 3 feet.
Oh, then the game's
I can
invalid.
rework the game. I just
All
have to although it tells you how tall everything is. You want me to do it?
Yeah. I can't do that. I don't even understand how it's written.
What's taller?
Go ahead.
Eric the Midget or R2-D2?
I say R2-D2 is taller than Eric.
R2-D2.
Okay, it's R2-D2. He's 3 feet 5 inches tall.
Okay.
Okay. What's taller, Eric the Midget or a New York City fire hydrant?
Okay.
Oh,
I think Eric is taller than
Eric is taller.
It's got to. I think Eric. If Eric's 3 feet tall, I'd say a fire hydrant's a little lower.
Yeah, fire hydrant's 2 feet and 2 1/4 inches.
All right, go
2
ahead.
feet.
Give me one more.
Let me find one that's close. Hold on. What's taller, Eric the Midget or a standard toilet?
I say Eric the Midget's taller than a toilet.
He's taller.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
How tall is the toilet?
2 feet 4 inches.
Okay.
Okay, how about who's taller, Eric the Midget or an average 5-year-old male?
The 5-year-old.
I'm going to say Eric.
The 5-year-old's way taller. An average 5-year-old male is 3 feet 8 inches tall.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about Eric the Midget or Vern Troyer?
I say Eric's bigger than Vern.
Eric.
What do you say? Eric's bigger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've met Vern.
He is, but it's not by much.
How much? What's the difference?
Vern's 2 feet 8 inches tall, so
Wow.
Eric's got 4 inches on Vern Troyer.
Don't you think, doesn't Vern wear lifts?
That's he's towering.
You know
over
why?
her.
Because we've never seen Eric standing up. That's why
Right.
we don't really understand just how small he is.
Right. Yeah, Eric's kind of compressed. One more.
Okay. Eric the Midget or Michael Jackson's chimp Bubbles?
I say Bubbles is bigger.
Bubbles.
Yeah, Bubbles 5 feet tall.
Wow. No.
That's what it says here.
Bubbles?
Towers.
Wow. Did you think you were bigger than Bubbles?
No, I I figured it was taller.
Let's give one more and let Eric play.
Okay. Eric the Midget or the height requirement for the Space Mountain ride in Tokyo?
I don't know that.
I think
Because it's a different height requirement.
Space Mountain ride height requirement is taller than Eric.
Yeah, I guess that too. All right.
Oh, no. You have to be 3 feet 3 inches to ride Space Mountain.
So he can't ride.
He can't ride it.
Right.
In Tokyo.
Right. All right, thank you. Forget it. All right, Eric, I got to go, really. I got a lot of news and stuff, okay?
And good luck with the Jimmy Kimmel appearance.
Yeah, good luck. All right, Robin, here's Steve Langford. Steve, come on in and do some Howard 100 News.
Steve Langford has a huge
There you go.
Steve, if there's a fringe character, it's Eric the Midget. The executive producers of the Fox sci-fi hit Telling Howard 100 News, fringe staffers are such Stern fans. They just had to create a small role for Eric. The producers expecting a lot of attitude from the angry little guy, but in the end reporting, Eric could not have been more lovely and accommodating, they say. Eric the Midget guest starring on Fringe Thursday, 9 Eastern on Fox.
All right, looking forward to that. What else? Yeah, Ralph, what do you want to say? Then I could play. Here's what we could do before we get to the staff impression contest. I could play a little Jackie the Joke Man tape.
Yeah, you said that he answered questions the other night on his show.
Yeah, it was, but if we do it, it'll take me an hour to get through it because I'll be yelling and screaming.
Yelling at Jackie.
I'll be yelling at Jackie through the tape.
Yeah, you don't want to rush through that. That's always good.
Yeah, that's the problem. And also, I have to say that there's so many strange things just going around here with the staff, like Scott and with his bowling, and he won't wear his bowling shirt. And there's so many funny things just going on that I don't even know what to get to. So we'll see. I'll let Ralph make his statement. I'll try and get to a few things, and then we'll do the staff impression contest. There's just a lot going on. Ralph, what is it you need to say?
Hey, two quick things. First, Stamos the writers didn't put that "hey now" in. He did.
Ah, very good.
And he stuck it in there every take, so they couldn't do a take without it.
I like
was his homage to you.
That's good.
Also, tonight, Fringe, Eric the Midget, I saw the episode, and I'm a big fan of Fringe, and it's a really good episode, and Eric is actually really good in it.
Whoa, listen to this.
No wonder he won't take these roles. He's too good.
He's turning things down now.
He's good, and if you hate Eric, you'll really even like the episode because something happens to him. So it's really great.
Well, we found out that his head gets blown up.
Yeah.
Is it funny when his head explodes?
Oh my God, it's so good. He's like in the subway. He's like sitting on the train tracks, and then his head just blows up. But it doesn't just like obliterate. It just turns into a big squishy mess.
Wow.
They really did it good.
That's great. All right, that's what Fringe is tonight, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to watch that.
All right, then.
All right, Ralphie, thanks.
Bye now.
Hey, look at this. I never thought I'd hear Ralph giving Eric the Midget a good review.
Yeah.
Eric's probably sitting there with a big head, no pun intended.
Puffed up his chest and...
That's right. Even Ralph had to give me my credit.
That's why I don't want to do a web show.
That's why I won't do the Beezid appearance.
I'm not getting into a bee costume.
Because Ralph even thinks I'm good. Oh, wait. Hey, Eric, you just got a big compliment from Mr. Critic Ralphie.
Yeah, I heard that. Thank you, Ralph.
Yeah. Evidently, you can act.
Gee, that may be why I keep asking you to switch the nickname.
All right, don't get carried away with yourself.
We haven't seen the episode yet.
Yeah, let me take a look at the episode, then I'll see if I'll switch the nickname. Have you seen the episode?
No.
Wow. So this is a big night for you. Are you going to have people to your home? Are you going to have a party, a viewing party?
I was considering that, but no.
You will be there alone, just taking in your performance.
Right.
Are you nervous to see the performance?
You're not even going to be like, on a webcast like you would with American Idol? This is your night.
He wants to watch it.
Because, Robin, that doesn't work. The show airs different time zones.
Okay.
If I was you, I'd bring a young lady over to watch it with you so you could seduce her. That's what George Clooney does.
Well, unfortunately, due to my flu shot that I got last week, not exactly feeling that great.
Well, you know what?
The flu shot made you feel bad?
You get a hot piece of ass up there, and all of a sudden you go, hey, I think I'm on Fringe tonight. I'm not sure. Let me just check it out real quick. That's the move.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, wait a second. I forgot. I'm on Fringe. Let me just tune in to see if they didn't fuck up my part.
Excuse me, my dear.
That's right.
Some people that get flu shots get the bad side effect.
Yeah, the bad side effect is you get the flu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's why I don't get them. You ever see that? You think
No, you don't get them because you don't need them.
I go, well, listen. A lot of people get them, they don't need them. That flu shot gives you the flu a lot of times. I remember Ronnie got the flu shot. He was sick for 3 months.
He got the worst flu.
He had the
he
flu.
ever had.
Yeah, I mean, good Lord. I mean, Eric was fine, and now he's sick.
Yeah.
Because of my, many disability problems, it's recommended every year that I have the flu shot.
Yeah, flu could probably kill Eric.
I know. He's got so many respiratory issues.
Yeah, when I'm near him, I don't even breathe on him. All right, Eric, congratulations, and we'll all be watching tonight.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see your head blow up. That sounds very cool. I wonder if Eric snuck any memorabilia out of the show, because...
Yeah, what did he have as a costume?
Could be very valuable.
Actually, I didn't take anything with me. They did give me a season 1 DVD and...
No, I mean, like, why didn't you? But Eric, why didn't you grab a piece of your head so you could, that's like, and you could have framed it, or?
Because I didn't have any of that set up yet.
I see.
Didn't have any of that set up till after, like a couple weeks after I was done.
What about your costume, your wardrobe?
I hope you saved that.
No, actually, that's still all up there in the studio.
I love that. They needed that. They needed a size 1 shirt. Ralph wants to clarify something. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't hang up on Eric. Yes, Ralph.
Hey, now?
Hey, now.
I didn't say, I just want to correct you. I didn't say Eric could act particularly. I just said this was a really good role for him, and he was really good.
So he was good on the show?
He was good on the show, but I don't think...
What are you saying?
I'm not saying that this is like the tape that you're going to send around to.
You don't think he'll get an Emmy for this? Can you imagine if Eric gets an Emmy?
That's the ones they hand out the week before.
So Ralph is taking back his compliment, Eric. He says, you're good on the show.
But you're not a good actor.
But you're not a good actor.
No, I didn't say that. This was good. I mean, he's playing a homeless guy. They have him propped up on a chair. It was,
Wow, the way you were talking, I thought you were. I was going to nickname him Eric the Midget Roberts.
No, he's really great on it. I mean, it's great to see Eric doing that, but, listen, he's not, I don't
Hey, if the producers are listening, you should send Eric a piece of his head. Like, he should have a nice memento from the show. All right, well, whatever. We're all watching tonight. Eric, Ralph, thank you.
Wait, quick question. Eric, how did you prepare for the role?
Oh, stop it.
All I did was just not shave because clean-shaven homeless man I didn't think would work.
Did you come up with that? The producers did.
Oh, no, I came up with it and I asked, and they said, no, definitely do not shave.
All right,
that's fantastic. You know what? I take it back again. You are a great actor.
Yeah, and from now on, your name is Tiny Brando. Thank you.
Thank you.
At what point did you stop shaving? How many days' growth did you allow for your part?
I think it was like a week.
Wow.
I looked like Grizzly Adams.
So you thought it out ahead. You said, hey, because you're not a particularly hairy guy, right? You don't have a thick beard.
No.
Right. So you said, hey, I got to get some hair on this situation, and you let it grow out for a week.
Right.
Did you tell people you were preparing so not to be stunned?
No.
Right.
You hadn't stopped caring about yourself.
Right.
You were just getting ready for a role.
Would have been funny if you showed up at the set and they were like, hey, Eric, can you take a shave? Gee, this kid's sloppy.
You're looking a little scary.
Right.
Even though it probably would have also fit to not bathe, I did bathe.
Well, you can't smell you through the
Right. I think he shouldn't have bathed, and I'll tell you why.
But I did urinate on myself.
You do get into character. You know what I mean? And when you stink like a, like
well,
a guy
yeah, you could feel homeless.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be acting.
I smell. It's very method to not shower. I think Meryl Streep played a homeless person once. She didn't shower for a year.
You know, it's funny too. You saw that B-roll where Eric's on set and they strike the set or something, and they pick up the bench and they just carry the bench around with Eric on it. Off the bench. It's the funniest thing ever.
Where'd you see that?
It was on Hulu or something. You know that thing that gets
Yeah. I know what you mean.
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, yeah. Hey!
See the union guys pick up the bench and Eric.
They don't care.
Sitting there like a watermelon.
You don't get up, they're going to take you off.
They don't do this to Christian Bale.
I love Eric.
Are you his biggest fan?
Come on, you know it.
No.
I'm his biggest fan.
Whenever I see Ralph, he's always doing Eric every minute. All right, thank you. Eric, congratulations. You've got a new fan.
Bye for now.
He doesn't say bye for now anymore.
You know what's funny too? Eric was bummed out that like he got killed off because he can't be back on the show. Like that's going to be the thing holding him back from making another appearance.
Well, they could write him a new
They
character.
could make a new character. That's
well,
right.
there's also Eric. You know, there's an alternate universe on that show, so you could be the other Eric. Are you aware of that?
Someone did bring it up to me on Facebook the other day.
Right. So maybe your head could blow up in another universe.
They just keep bringing him back and blowing him up.
Honestly, if I don't watch Fringe, but if they blow up Eric's head every week, I would watch.
Every week.
Yeah. But Ralph, if you seem to know something about the show. If Eric comes back in an alternate universe, would he have to shave or would he be unshaven?
No, he could be unshaven. It's like if your life took a different path or something. So it's you,
Right.
but it's like a skew. You know, like
Right.
in the alternate universe, Kennedy is still the president or something. You know.
What if in the alternate universe Eric's a billionaire? He would
Yeah,
shave.
he would shave.
That's what the person actually kind of said was that, you know, in the role I played a homeless man, and then in the alternate universe, I could be a rich person.
Right.
Mini Howard Hughes.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm really... See, Howard TV isn't giving me enough budget. I would do a remake of I Dream of Jeannie, except Eric is Jeannie.
Eric is Genie.
Yeah, I'd hire him for that. And I'd put together a quick script.
Hello, master.
It's like 5 head. Yeah. And I'll be, the guy in the military uniform.
Okay.
Would Eric?
And you're in love with Eric?
Well, yeah. I'm gay. I'm gay for Eric. But he has no interest in me.
Would you put him in a genie costume?
What?
Would you put him in a genie costume?
Of course. With the slippers.
And the belly.
The belly shirt and the veil and the
little balloon pants.
The little balloon pants.
I want the ponytail, too.
Eric, would you be open to that?
I don't know about that.
Look at this guy. You can't even get this guy to do it.
Yeah, remember
He's
Colin
hard to get.
wrote that Taxi Driver script for Eric?
Right. Oh,
He
was a
wouldn't
pain
even
in the ass.
consider it, yeah.
Right. All right, listen, boys, I could talk about this all day, but I've got the staff impression contest. All right, thank you, and congratulations to Eric, the actor. See, Eric?
Actor.
Right. And
Eric the black actor.
I love that.
I love Eric. That's the best.
if I did a Thanksgiving special where they just have Eric, like we have Thanksgiving at Eric's house, Ralph, would you fly out there and be one of his guests?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
Why not?
I'm thinking about it.
I'm not the turkey. Put me down.
All right, Eric, congratulations. Ralph, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
I'm fucking retarded.
What is that, Eric?
I'm fucking retarded.
All right.
We'll be watching Eric tonight on Fringe.
Right.
The black actor.
I see. Oh, this is kind of weird. Johnny Fratto and Eric the Midget are on the phone. They want to negotiate Eric's return to the show.
So Eric will be listening in as we talk to Johnny?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
what's going to happen?
Johnny, how does this negotiation work? I got dice waiting, so I can't do a full negotiation. I can line it up for tomorrow, however.
Whatever you want to do, Howard.
Is Eric on the phone right now?
Eric is on the phone right now.
But Eric is not speaking.
He won't speak.
Eric, you should speak, Eric, right?
I'm here.
Oh, hello there.
Eric, I don't want to say I told you so, but I'm gonna. I told you you'd be back on the show.
Are you going to say this and get him to, hold out a little longer because you're going to remind him that he said he'd never be
I just
on
wanted
again?
an apology because I was right. Eric, remember when you said to me, there's no way I'm returning to the show? Do you remember that?
I'm not.
Well, it says
Well,
here
you're
you want...
here now.
You're on the show.
Johnny called in. I'm on the phone with Johnny.
Oh, God, help me. He's doing that third-party thing again.
But
I didn't dial the damn number myself.
But, Eric, you're negotiating to come back on the show.
Yes, that you are doing.
I mean, come on.
You are fucking doing that.
Have you missed us?
Not a damn bit.
So why would you...
I've not missed your cackling ass getting things wrong, like Sofia Vergara playing a voice on the Smurfs. She's one of the live action actors, you dumb bitch.
Who cares?
He's very upset about that, Robert, that he really wants a disclaimer on that or something.
Well, he just corrected it.
Eric, why are you so into the Smurf movie?
Because I used to collect them as a kid and watch the cartoon like a lot of people my age.
And you seem to know everything about the Smurf movie. That, for example, Sofia Vergara will be live action.
Because I've watched I think I've watched all of the trailers that have been put online.
I see.
If I would have known this, I would have built a whole fucking Smurf village at that Comic-Con.
Eric, do you relate to the Smurfs? Is that why? Because you feel, you're a little person and they're actually little people? They're actually dwarves?
No, it's not it.
Who's your favorite Smurf? Grumpy?
No.
Did you ever fantasize about being a Smurf?
No, not at all.
Do you have a favorite Smurf?
I mean, I guess I like a few of them. Brainy. I don't have a particular
Sheila?
one.
Sheila?
And what did he say? Brainy?
Brainy.
He said
Brainy.
Brainy.
What about Smurfette? You gotta like Smurfette.
Oh, yeah.
One broad, the only girl there.
He didn't want to tell us he liked Smurfette. He used to be hot for a blue girl.
Eric, did you ever beat off to Smurfette?
No, I definitely like the person that is playing her voice.
Right. Who is playing Smurfette?
Katy Perry.
Oh. I like her, too. Very much. What would you do to her?
Maybe motorboat. I don't know.
Yep.
Motorboat?
Yeah, that's where you put your head in between her titties and go, brrr. That's a motorboat, Robin. That's guy talk.
Wow.
Hey, Eric,
we had it nailed down to the three people: Neil Patrick Harris, or what? Sofia
Vergara.
Don't you think if Eric motorboated Katy Perry, it could kill him?
it would be a good way to die.
How you feeling, Eric, by the way? I know you were having some health issues. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Good. Well, I don't know what this, I don't know what the negotiation entails for you to come back on the show.
Yeah, why are we negotiating?
I'm just happy that I was right, that you are, in fact, looking to come back on the show.
Not really.
Well, then why are you calling? Or why is Johnny calling?
What's the negotiation?
Well, he wanted to go to the L.A. red carpet premiere for Smurfs, but there is no L.A. Red carpet premiere for Smurfs.
So then why is he calling? Why does he want to negotiate?
Well, now we got it marked down to three: either Sofia Vergara or whatever her name is, the other broad you mentioned, or Neil Patrick Harris. He wants to do an interview. He wants to do an interview with one of them.
But why call me? I mean, Eric says he doesn't miss me. He doesn't miss the show. He doesn't like
need
me.
us.
He doesn't need it. Why would I do that for him?
Well, he does miss you, obviously, because if he didn't miss you, he wouldn't be on the phone right now.
But he says he doesn't miss me.
Well, you got to think of everything Eric says is opposite.
Right.
Like Bizarro World. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that true, Eric? You do really miss me? You just are afraid to admit it?
Now, be honest.
Well, you yourself, maybe a little, but the abuse that I take from the fans and shit like that, I don't miss that one fucking bit.
But, Eric, aren't you really...
Or the long hours on hold, either.
Yeah, well, Eric, don't you sort of miss the... I mean, I know the fans give you a hard time, but isn't it nice when you have all that interaction with fans and the fact that anyone cares? I would even if they're negative, at least there's a lot of activity around you.
There must have been some positives.
Yeah.
There was lots of positives.
Remember when he was on Fringe? I now watch that show.
Yeah.
I mean,
because of you.
Because of me. Remember when he got to the Bunny Ranch? All the good times?
Hey, there it is, because of you.
Right.
And Howard didn't even watch Fringe. Once he saw you on there, he loves the show now.
Right. All right,
This could be very Smurfy.
I'll tell you what, Johnny, let me arrange with Gary a time so Eric's not on hold, and we'll, so we can get you right on, and we'll arrange for this negotiation.
I'm ready. Eric, are you ready?
Yes.
Eric, he's ready.
All right.
I even heard that Neil Patrick Harris tweeted you a question of why I wasn't at the New York premiere.
Is that right?
I didn't know that. Well, let's see. I know Neil Patrick Harris. I could perhaps arrange this if there's something in it for me as well. We will talk.
Eric will motorboat him.
Oh.
Oh, hell no.
Eric, Neil Patrick Harris is gay. Are you attracted to him in any way?
No, because I'm straight.
Okay. All right. When we do get Eric and Johnny on the phone next time, I'm going to play Eric's terrible voicemail message to Johnny where he demanded money from Johnny.
Demanded money?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was that all about?
Oh, it was crazy.
If I play this for you, you can see a very different side of Eric. He can be very, very tough on people.
Yes.
It's a very upsetting phone call.
Unbelievable.
Very, very upsetting. All right, well, we'll get to this because I got Dice waiting, and he's a scheduled guest. Speech impediment man wants to say one quick word. Go ahead.
Hey, I don't want Eric back on the show. He's an obnoxious, ungrateful shit.
Well, I'll tell you what. I am not necessarily going to be easy in the negotiations. They could break down.
We're good negotiators now. I think Eric is really getting it together now.
Is he highly motivated to come back?
Highly motivated.
Tell Eric the only way you'll let him back on is if he flies with balloons.
All right, speech impediment man. Thank you, Captain Jenks. Go ahead, please.
Hey, I wanted to welcome Eric back with open arms. I really missed him.
There you go.
What do you think of that, Eric?
Don't count your chickens too quickly.
All right. Debbie, the pet lady, what do you have to say? Yes, Debbie.
Am I on the air?
Yes.
You know what? I can relate to a lot what Eric had to say, okay?
Yeah.
With the fucking hated motherfuckers here on this fucking stupid show, okay? You motherfuckers don't give a shit about nobody here on this fucking show, okay? You put us on a fucking hole like a fucking piece of the shit that we are, and then you fucking don't even give a shit about certain people like that Shelly motherfucker, okay? I didn't want to go into it right now. I didn't know what the fuck I'm going to say here right now. I'm really just fucking pissed off with every fucking buddy, okay?
All right. Thank you, Debbie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I think there's something she's got to get off her chest. I don't know.
All right, Johnny and Eric, we will arrange a time, and I'll be able to spend some time with you and go through these intense negotiations.
You got it.
I don't even know how there's a negotiation to be had.
There isn't, but it's supposed to be fun anyway. All right. Thank you, Johnny. And thank you, Eric. Guys. Good to hear from you, and I still say I'm right. Eric is back on the show.
Well, I have to say that it's good to hear your voice. I was worried about you.
Right. All right, Eric, thank you.
All right, guys.
I don't hear from Eric. I think he hung up.
No, I'm still here.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
Right.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Well, Dice Clay.